And we are live for episode 5 of Tomb of Annihilation. And at the end of last session you found yourself in the temple of the crocodile man god, or shrine to Ubtao, a crocodile man shrine.
You
And
pronounced it right. I've been pronouncing it wrong, and it is Ubtao. You did it right.
I don't know actually, because I think Chris
I looked it up in
Perkins...
Wikipedia.
Yeah, but apparently Chris Perkins pronounces it Ubtao.
It doesn't matter. Chris Perkins isn't the guy that made Forgotten Realms. It's a different guy, and I can't remember his name, but Ubtao is the right pronunciation, apparently.
Ed Greenwood?
Ed Greenwood, that's the guy.
Ubtao. Okay, that's we'll stick with that then, because I was unsure myself. Okay, well, you found yourselves in there after a harrowing ordeal with the GM getting some things wrong, and you getting zapped by some really deadly traps. You are sort of making your way in. Yeah, Wikipedia's never wrong. Okay, I'll just refresh you on what you see before you. You've made your way down the corridor and neutralised the traps there. In front of you now there are essentially two 7-foot tall walls with squares on them. Over the wall, or in between the two 7-foot walls, there is a floor with coloured squares upon it. And behind the second wall there's a small gap there, and there is a door behind it and another wall. Standing on the first wall, the height of the ceiling here is about 20 foot, so there's a gap sort of where you can climb over these walls. We've got Sani and Barlin, I believe, standing on the first wall at the moment. You can see sort of the top half of the door behind because of the angle, and you can see that the door itself has got a pattern on of squares which kind of matches the floor before you. That's about it really. What do you want to do?
Keep an eye on things.
I wish to investigate for a trap. If I can think of a trap, that would be I don't know. Would I be able to be smart enough to work out if there was a light sequence on these traps, or they're removable by touching it first?
Because the floor in front of us is on our level, isn't it, or is it down further?
The floor, sorry, it is all on the same level there, yeah. So it's a 7-foot drop to the floor, and then another 7-foot drop to climb over the other wall, the other side.
Okay, so it goes up 7 feet, or down 7 feet.
No, I'm sorry. The floor's all all the same level, and there's essentially two 7-foot walls either side of this.
So it's not like you could jump over it. No.
You could try.
I wouldn't recommend that. We know what happens up until now.
Send in the owl. Or then I just throw something.
I don't think you're even with us to know about the walls yet.
Oh, that's a good idea. Warblin will head outside entirely on his own and pick up a goblin corpse.
Okay.
I was so hoping to find out what happened if we did this.
Can I just get my owl to circle around outside in case we're jumped by more goblins while we're in here?
Absolutely. How I'm doing perception now, is I believe it's the way it should be doing, and I wasn't last time, is that basically I'm never really going to ask you to make a perception check. You'll have to do so yourself as sort of perhaps an action, or to say you want to make a perception check. I'm just going to use the passive perception of stuff. So I could do with actually, let's put your little owl on the party sheet. Because I can see on the party sheets everyone's...
So we've got a 4x4 grid directly in front of us on the floor. Did you say there was a 4x4 grid on the wall on the other side, or is the we saw evidence of tiles on the door, didn't we? But we can't see the whole door because of the wall.
Correct. Yep.
What bit of the door can we see?
The top half, you can't see any handle or anything like that on it. It looks pretty smooth, flush with the wall, and you can see the top half, and it's got squares on it, 4 by 2. You can just see the top 2. I'm not sure what's beneath it.
Looking between them, do they look similar or are they different?
They look similar, yeah.
Okay.
So should I do my roll then?
Well, would you want to have Woblin toss the goblin first?
You can try.
I suspect it's better to work out how the trap.
I get the feeling there is a puzzle here.
Yeah, you don't know what the trap might do.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel the
that's-
last time you guys worked out how a trap worked, you nearly died.
Well, that's what the goblin's for.
Yes, but we don't know where the trigger, the effect will be.
Yeah, right. I'll get a bunch
I
of
say
goblins.
as I move towards the entrance.
We'll just cover the whole floor with goblins, and then.
Then I don't think that will open the door. How high can I get in order to see what's on the door? Because obviously I'm at the moment I'm stood on the wall.
Yep.
And that's getting me high enough to see the top 2 bits of the door. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get a bit higher. At least sort of 4 or 5 feet higher, probably.
Glimmet, can your owl look in, or is she? Sorry, is your owl here? Or is she?
It is a net.
Does it have a name?
It is called Owl.
Is Owl busy?
Well, I have it there just scouting outside, but I don't want to risk my owl if at all possible.
Okay.
Also, might add that the ceiling actually slopes down towards the door as well. So, yeah, it's kind of difficult, but yeah.
Difficult to see. Okay.
My owl fly in there without touching anything, or is there not enough room? I don't want to buff it around on the walls and trigger something. Unless it's triggered magically. Oh, never mind.
Balin,
Yes.
would you assist, please?
In what way?
Well, we need to see what's on the door.
What door?
She points to the other side.
What me? How am I going to get from here over to
No,
that?
no. We just need to get a little higher. You can see the top 2 bits.
I'm just going to ignore you. You're making comments on my height. I can tell.
No. I need. Right, Balin, stand still.
I'm bounced on a wall. I'm standing
Okay.
still.
This is difficult on the wall. Can I? She doesn't know how to word this. I need you to stand on my shoulders, or possibly sit on my shoulders.
You sure can carry that?
I'm pretty sure I can.
Him sat on your shoulders isn't going to be another 4 feet, though.
Well, we get to see at least one more row of tiles.
Me standing on the shoulder is going to add 68.86 to his weight, so we'll see what his encumbrance comes to then.
Piece of strength 14, it's no problem.
Okay,
I'm not going to be able to move a lot, but my maximum lift is 210. I'm only carrying 50.
I don't see how me being on your shoulders and looking at a door is going to help us get past this little thing in front of us.
At the moment, we can only see the top two bits of the door. Yes.
Yes, but
The
how's it
top
gonna-
two pieces of the door match, and she points down, the back two rows of the grid. So logically, the bottom two bits of the door should match the first two rows of the grid. And at the moment, there might be something on the door telling us which bit of the grid to push, or to step on, or to move over, or to drop a goblin on.
It sounds a bit complex.
Could someone, maybe if you're really, really good at climbing, you could climb along the ceiling?
You could climb up, but I looked already. We can try it, but there's not many handholds. She gestures on the wall.
Mm,
For you, there isn't. It could be for other people.
It is very smooth.
Ubtao is a very symbolic god, and his symbol is a maze. I think this is a puzzle we have to get through.
No.
So, can I lift you up onto my shoulders?
Okay, I'll lift me onto your shoulders, and if I fall, I'm taking you with me. I'm just promising you this now.
I entirely understand. Okay,
Okay.
lifting out a dwarf onto your shoulders while on a top of a wall, Skellen. What does that need?
Also, I'll be holding on to her hair with the tightest grip ever, and if I fall, she's coming. There's no knows about it.
Funnily enough, it tells me this somewhere. Hold on.
It does. You know, you two are talking out of character.
Yep.
They're planning stuff.
Out of character, though. I was like, why don't you
Yep.
just say it in character? It would be so much easier.
Because I'm a paladin, I would never suggest throwing a goblin over the wall while you lot are attempting to figure it out. But I think he should. As a player, I think he should.
I think you're an evil paladin.
I still don't get why we
I'm
can't.
an evil player, not an evil paladin.
Oh, but you can be evil paladins now, which I found
I
out.
can
was
can
weird.
be a fallen or whatever it's called.
Well, they're not fallen. They
Yeah.
basically just worship evil gods.
No, if I don't succeed in my doctrines and whatnot, if I fail those, then I automatically become a fallen symbol. Is a special
But
thing.
yeah, paladins don't have to be goodly aligned in 5th edition.
That's what I was trying to say. I think
No, but
you're-
there's actually a special whole paladin class order that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
become
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
people that don't follow their gods.
failing my oath sworn.
An athletics check, please, Sana.
I'm
You
all
can
right
make-
at athletics. We're a 3rd level, so
Do I need to make one to balance? and
I have
tackle?
also given you inspiration.
ooh,
Oh,
I've got a dwarf about to
Don't even know.
grab onto my hair.
did you say athletics?
I'm going to spend it. I'm going to spend it straight away.
Listen, Sana, I could take it.
Oh, I'm not good at athletics anymore. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, didn't need it.
Oh.
Okay, precariously, Barlin clambers up upon Sana's shoulders, and sitting on Sana's shoulders, Barlin, you look across and you can see the bottom row now, the bottom of the door, and you can see that the third square along on the door is glowing faintly, magical, the magical hue.
3rd from the left or 3rd from the right?
It's Barlin's left. Sorry, Lionel.
I have no idea what's going on here. I don't understand the puzzle. Well, the player doesn't understand the puzzle at the minute.
Okay,
It's-
so if I get it right, the door on the other side of the wall opposite, you can now see all of it. The
Yeah.
bottom row on the door, you're saying the 3rd one is glowing?
Yeah.
Okay. So
How many are there on the other side? Is there 16 of them?
There
it's a
are.
4x4 grid, I think, yeah.
On
So
the
is it-
third row, only
What's-
the third is glowing, so 3 of them
So-
are wrong.
If I understand it, oh, bloody thing won't snap. I would say that one, but it's not snapping properly.
Yeah, I was having that trouble as well.
The
I know.
one below the arrow is glowing, yeah? On the door opposite.
Yeah.
So bottom row, third one along. But as we're looking at it, the rows are going left to right as we're looking at them. So the first 4 column, that's the first row. The second column is the second row. Third column is the third row. Hang on. let's do
Was
it with a
anything
pencil.
else of all the runes, all the ones we can see? Is anything else glowing that I didn't miss before?
Nope.
Can I lob this
What's
bloody
that?
goblin soon?
I don't think we need. I don't think lobbing the goblin body is a good idea.
Yeah, what happens if it hits the wrong thing and
That one, yeah?
just turns into an inferno?
Well, we could just
I
drop
don't
it on
see
the
what
right
you've
one.
clicked on, by the way.
Can you not see the X I've just drawn? Am I the only one that can see that?
No, you can't see it.
Nope.
Pointless being able to
Let's-
draw on a map if other people can't see it.
I
I
lob
saw
the
you- I saw your arrow earlier, and that was about it.
I lob the goblin at Lionel.
I will. Okay, Balin, do you want to push or to step, or do you want me to push or step?
I think you're more movable. As in, if anything goes wrong, you can climb up this 7-foot wall far faster than I could.
Okay, I will safely lower Balin back to the top of the wall. This is so precarious and horrible. Does that require another athletics check, or is it easier to dismount?
No, it's easier to dismount. You're doing quite well. So you're putting back.
Okay, Skellen, can you see the X that I've put on the map?
I'm afraid I can't. I've even unlocked the map, and it used to work. I don't know why it isn't actually. Could you try put it on again since we've unlocked the map? See if that works.
Okay. Draw.
No, still not working.
I see lines being drawn on the map. So
I
there's
can see
one.
those as well. There's an 8 in the third column now,
Yeah, that was me.
and
then
there's my little scratch in the.
Just rub this out. Rubber.
Why can we not see it on there? Anyway, okay, I'll. What I'll do, I will indicate with. No, because it won't snap. Grr.
Is there a reason we can't?
Okay, I'm going to step down and step cautiously
Oh, you're
onto the
bigger
facing
than
it. In the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm stepping on number 3.
Okay, you cautiously sort of slide down, manoeuvre yourself onto that square, and you stand on the square, and nothing happens.
Okay. Bugger, we need to know what.
Do you need to see which is glowing now?
And but somebody else needs to put Balin on their shoulders.
Limit.
Balin can't see at the moment. Balin can't see enough of the door to see the third row at the moment, can he?
Correct.
Okay.
You should have sent somebody else down there. Not you.
Come on, climb up.
You have to
You've
roll
gotta-
climb.
You've got to climb onto the wall first.
Oh, right.
Oh no, I think I did that for nothing, didn't I? Climb across the wall last week.
Oh yeah, you was only 7 foot, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the athletics was to enable us to do it without falling off the aforementioned wall.
So yeah, an athletics check if you want, Warbling.
That didn't. I pressed the right. Crap.
I was going to give you advantage, if inspiration, if you wanted to use it for advantage. You could have another check.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that.
You can't. It's not like you're going to roll below.
Well, the first one was a north. Okay, you get Balin onto your shoulders. It's a bit precarious. You wobble a little bit, teeter, but he 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 is there. Warbling, you can see now that the second one from the left is lit up.
Come on from the left.
What? How can
In
I
the
see
same
that?
row, or this is in the third row? Yeah.
Yeah,
row,
from
I think.
the on the second row.
Sorry, second.
Next
yeah,
row,
second,
next row along.
second.
Second is lit.
Okay, I will. Again, the snap's not working, but I know which I'm going to, counting from the left, I'm going to step gingerly and cautiously to number 2 in the second row.
Okay. So you'll step onto that one and nothing happens again. This time though, you two on the far side can see the next row on the door. The next square lights up, which is the third one down again.
It's the third one again.
I will cautiously step onto the third from the left in the next row.
Okay, and then it's the fourth one.
By the way, all this time she is muttering a prayer to Ubtao in Chaltian under her breath.
What if our characters are meant to be the sizes of the small squares?
These, yeah, don't worry about it.
What is the last one, Balin?
I don't know. You didn't
Fourth
tell me.
one. Fourth.
How'd you know this?
'Cause he
I
said-
didn't even say it. Say a word.
He did say fourth.
Yeah, but Balin didn't.
I read it. I could see it from here. I've got a little panel in the toenail here that's lit up. Did nobody think so?
You're at the control panel outside.
I'm the one pressing the buttons.
There's a button underneath it that says activate blades.
What's this one do? There's a big red
Just
button
so
that says
happens-
do not push.
it just happens earlier on when I was going through there. The owl alighted on the button without realizing it, which is what actually set off the trap. Turns expectantly to Balin, waiting for the final instruction.
Fourth, I heard.
Step on the fourth one.
And nothing happens once more.
Does anything happen on the other side?
Nope.
Are any of them lit up or?
They
all gone
it'll go well. The fourth one's still lit up while Santa's standing there.
What if we have
In
to
that
stand
case, I
all at the
will
same time?
climb over the wall.
Okay, you clamber over the wall, and as you do so, you'll see the bottom row, the bottom square, the third one down, the same one as before, will light up, faintly
Well,
illuminated.
I have crossed safely.
How'd you get back though if you've got to get all the way across to the first row?
4, 3, 2, 3.
Well, no, but it's lit. The one on the first row's lit, isn't it? Not your row.
I assume that you stand on the same squares and you do not get punished.
You can
Just do
actually
it
look
in
at the
reverse.
lights where you're standing right now. So
Yeah, that's what I said. It's 4, 3, 2, 3, isn't it?
No.
But is
No.
it not only if they're lit up?
3, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, that's right. You
But no,
always get us
in
on the
reverse, it's 4, 3, 2, 3. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but the skeleton not just say the light went back to the third row.
Yeah. So if you stand on the fourth one, that's not lit up.
Yeah, because we cannot now stand on the first row because the third row's lit. And you can't stand in the fourth row because the third row's lit.
In front of you, Sana, you get up close to this door now.
Well, it was nice enough, Santa.
You can see the squares in front of you. They flicker and shimmer slightly, and you see all four now light. They're marking the safe squares that you stepped on. But there appears to be no way through this door. It's totally flush with the wall, and there's no handle.
I'll poke my head. Basically, obviously, I'm not tall enough to poke my head over the wall, but I'll grab on and just drag myself up and say, the door hasn't opened, but I can see all the lights.
Here's what we do, right? Press the lights in the. Oh, that was weird. My characters have vanished. That was weird.
You've moved
Press-
south.
Press all the lights in the order that you walked over it and see what happens.
Okay. I'll press the bottom one, which was the third one. Then the second row, the second one.
Oh, that's why you haven't got my token on my token thing.
And then it was the third one on the third row.
Okay, not so fast. Could you, when you press the first, which one did you press on the bottom? The one.
The right one, number 3 on the bottom row.
Okay, as you do so, there's a terrible explosion, like a sound of a clap of thunder. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I am praying to my God if it helps.
Oh, nice.
Duh.
Nailard.
Just means you take half damage though.
Yeah, I just another bloody 88. Yow!
You take half of this.
Oh, okay. Ears ringing. You can obviously hear it on the other. That didn't work.
Well, you must have pressed the wrong button.
No, I didn't.
Wait, are those even things you can press?
Well, I just did, and it made a noise. Ow.
Well, what is there
It's a
like
bit difficult not to press the right button. They're lit still.
Work
then what?
backwards. Press the fourth one on the fourth row.
I don't think trial and error at this point is going to be a useful.
There's
thing.
16 buttons. You know one
Go
of them
for it.
doesn't work.
Okay, I will try your suggestion.
No,
The
no,
fourth
no,
one
that's the only thing
at
we
the
have
top.
moment.
No, wait.
Okay,
let
I
us
won't
go-
then. I won't.
No,
Let us
do it.
go-
Do
let
it.
us get it. Let us get that damn healer and see if they can heal you before you do anything.
Yeah, I'm like, ow,
Oh, you're into the wall.
ow. That's why I've been blasted backwards.
Someone
didn't-
go and get the priest or cleric or whatever he is. I can't remember what he is.
Don't bother her.
She's used all the spell slots.
No drill.
No, has she?
She did last
She's
session.
useless. Why did we bring this person with us?
I've got healing. It's okay.
It's okay. Mumble, 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 mumble. That feels better.
So somehow or other, we have to get me. Oh, is there a button there called reset? That's not in the 16. Is there one?
No,
to the
there's
side?
just there's 16 buttons.
How do you know? Did you look behind you?
There's a
Right.
wall behind me.
Is there anything on that wall? Because we can't see it from this side.
I'll look on the wall. I am not getting anything from passive
Looking,
perception. So looking also does not find anything.
looking here, you need an investigation check, if you would, Santa.
All right then. Let's see if I can get better than a 2.
Ooh.
Okay, you see in the centre-ish of the door is a glyph which looks, it's faintly glowing. It's really quite hard to see. Seems like some sort of magical glyph in there.
Out of
But-
character, it's probably a glyph of thunderclap, which is probably what just blasted me. I can see some kind of mystical glyph. I've got no idea what it is though.
Press it.
No. I'm not pressing anything
Make
until
the
we're sure.
reset button.
Why do we need a reset button?
Because we can't get across you until you reset it.
Why not?
It's not glowing on.
No, they're all
glow-
going. I
It never did.
It did.
It-
No, the ones I stepped on never changed.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
they
I
didn't. It's,
distinctly remember the disembodied voice saying, "You step on, nothing happens."
yeah, the disembodied voice did say that, just to cut the argument short. The 4 on the door are still lit though, but the
I can see them all, so I can tell you what you need to step on.
Okay. Right. I'm going to.
Oh, hang on.
What?
I think I've had what's the word in common? A religious moment of clarity.
I
An
don't know what that-
epiphany.
Someone's laughing.
That's Gemma in the background. I think I've had an epiphany. We couldn't get the information we needed without somebody sitting on the back of somebody else.
We're not going to put Limit on top of your
No, no,
silly
no, 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 no,
wizard.
no, no. Whose temple are we in?
Oh, the crocodile on back of the man.
Okay, do you
Maybe
want
it's
us
a
to find
kind of
what you just finish your crocodile, put it in your
get.
bag?
No, 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 no. Just come over here. Somebody come over here.
I didn't think you told us that story.
Yeah, you haven't told us that
But we
story.
can.
I'll tell them the story. I think you're right. I didn't really mention the story. I'll say, la 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 la. This thing, and there was a man, and he had to cross the river, and there was a crocodile in the river, and the crocodile said to the man, "I will take you across the river on my back." And the man
I'm
said,
bored
"But you will
already.
just eat me." And the crocodile said, "No, I
Bored.
won't eat you." So
Taking too long, the story. Go faster.
you have to get on the other side. Just let me be on your back. And the crocodile stuck to his side of the bargain. And he took the man across the river. On the other side of the river, the crocodile said, "Right now, man, you have to carry me on your back." And the man said, "Where do you need to go?" And the crocodile, "Don't need to go anywhere. You just need to carry me on your back." And the man was forced to carry the crocodile on his back from that day until he died. So, come over here.
I was about to go over there, and he says, "No, wait a minute, I've got an idea." Oh. Right. Okay, I'm going to third bottom.
I'll call out the numbers to make sure he doesn't step on the wrong ones.
Third bottom. Second. Third again. Oh, God, this arrow thing is so annoying.
Yeah, it won't. It's on snap.
And then go all that way. There we go. Ah,
Okay, don't get off the wall straight away
I'm
after
not
you've
on the
climbed
wall
up.
yet.
After you've climbed up.
Okay.
Because you're going to be 7 feet up, so it's easier for you to then get onto my shoulders.
Okay, in which case, that's good thinking. We'll do that without needing the precarious strength roll. And you've got a lot more footing now, Sana. So yeah, you both you're both on one another's shoulders.
Okay. I'll
What am I-
press the
what am I
bottom one. Can I reach the bottom one without Balin falling off my shoulders? I'm thinking it's a
Balin-
good
Yeah.
idea now.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
hopefully
Press
Balin.
the sigil.
Stop!
The sigil.
Okay.
Can I investigate this damn trap before this idiot below me does something? Gets me hit by lightning.
Go ahead if you need the time. Take it.
I am going
Look
to
at the
look at
sigil.
this whole
Is it
damn
glowing any
thing.
brighter?
What?
Look at the sigil. Has it like glowed any brighter now? You're sat on each other's shoulders.
Sana will point to the sigil in the middle of the door, so he doesn't have to look for it.
Has anything happened to it? You know, has it sensed that you are on each other's shoulders, sort of thing?
It doesn't appear changed. It seems like it's sort of glowing faintly still.
Basically, what I'm going to investigate is which buttons have been pressed more often than anything else.
Okay, roll that investigation.
Okay. I get the impression it's a long
Only
time
one
since
button has ever
anyone's
been
pressed
pressed.
any of these buttons.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's going to be ones that are going to be like
Yeah.
never pressed, and there's going to be ones that have to be pressed sometime.
Okay, do the investigation.
I'm trying to stop these people telling the GM ideas because it's not good.
Good roll. Not too bad.
Okay, you discover with that it's been a long time since anyone's pressed these buttons. I'm sorry.
Hate you.
It's what it says. It says they're all covered with, sort of dirt and dust and things. So it's impossible to tell really if any have been pressed any more than
You're
others,
saying that.
or is it
But
how?
I'm blaming John in this whole thing.
So you don't know, but you do also find that there is one glyph on there. You can't see any others, and you can tell the trap is magical.
It's a magical trap.
Can we describe the glyph to Glimmet quickly?
Yeah, you could if Glimmet is listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still here, or did he run away?
I will try to describe the glyph to Glimmet.
Make me an Arcana roll, please.
I
Glimmet.
will probably fail. Well, not
Oh.
too bad.
Yeah, you're just describing it.
He's got a squiggle and another squiggle and a little bit more of a squiggle underneath. Looks like a little tongue coming out to one side, and there's lots of, I'd call them thunder lines coming out from around the edges.
Where Skellen shows you a picture, and it's not totally anything like that.
Okay, so you get because Glimit's arcane roll was so high, he does actually manage to work out what the Santa's description is, and you think it's probably a glyph which is triggering a thunderwave spell on a trigger of some sort, but it's impossible really to tell what the exact trigger is from where you are.
Out
Okay.
of character, can rogues it's wizards that disarm magical traps, is it?
No, rogues can disarm. Well, they could in earlier editions disarm magical traps. Just it was a difficult DC.
Because I was wondering, because I'm wondering if it happens whenever you get the use magic the device, then that'd be different.
Hmm.
That'd be higher
Okay.
level, you see.
Now this is obviously talking to Balin while he's up sitting on Santa's shoulders again. What do we try to push the same one as before?
No, we push it in reverse order. Let's push 4, then
Okay,
3.
you push
then
it.
2,
You can
then-
reach better.
Then 3. Okay, I'm going to push the 4th one on the top row.
So, okay, so exactly what you're doing. Santa's pressing what?
No, I'm not pressing anything. I'm not touching anything.
That's me pushing.
Balin's pushing the
Fourth one.
last one.
The
First.
last one we stepped on.
Okay,
On this wall.
as you press it, there's a huge clap of
Oh,
thunder.
shit.
Both of you make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wish I had that ability that made me avoid traps. Oh god, look at that.
Oh man, that's really bad. Okay, so
Not a bad idea. There are now 2 people over here. We have 4 hands.
Yeah, but some of us may not. Oh god, my god. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna.
so just check it. I got this right. Basically, that was just Balin pressing the last
4.
one. Yeah.
But Gaz, if Warblin just suggested that.
Where did you break it?
Yes, Warburton did say about pressing all 4 at the same time.
Yeah, well, not in character though. You wouldn't think of that. But someone probably.
Limit may have come up with it.
Yeah.
Well, there are now. We wouldn't be able to do that until there are 2 people over here anyway. So.
There's some people on Twitch finding this very amusing, by the way.
We're glad our suffering is entertaining you. Well, our character's suffering. We're not suffering at all. I'm loving it.
All we need is a
I'm
damn
quite happy
island
with
over here.
sat here listen to you.
Okay, I'm going to make a deep deck save. Just to make sure that when we're blown back, I don't inadvertently drop Balin back over the wall and suffer, give him 10 foot of falling damage as well.
Well, this is the rub, you see, because poor Balin gets blown back with you. So,
And probably not on one of the tiles that are safe.
and this would be bad because he doesn't want to fall on the tiles.
Because I'm on our shoulders, I'll fall on 4 because that's where we are currently. 4 or 3, but I won't.
Well, we'd be
stand
in the
on
middle.
1 and 2.
We'd be in the middle because we're interacting with the door. Just because the characters are at the bottom.
So 2 or 3 then.
Well, hopefully I've not let go of you. So.
Characters who have failed are pushed 10 feet away if you are up high enough.
Okay,
so
no
sorry.
choice there then.
Yeah.
Got a
Sorry.
chance of landing in number 2. There's 4 tiles there. I could land on 2, still be safe. There's a 1 in 4 chance
luck.
here, Scal. 1 in 4 chance. I'm
A
okay.
1 in 4 chance. Go on then. What? Pick your number and roll a d4.
I'm gonna pick 3. Should pick 2, but I won't pick 3. Oh yeah, get you.
Can't say I didn't give you a chance. Okay, as you fall onto there, a column of fire breathes out a intense magnitude of flames, basically superheats the whole corridor around you, but the actual damage is confined to the area where Balin is.
Oh guys, I've got a new character coming along. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you're not dead yet, hang on.
So I can heal you.
So, if you'd like to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. And I'll give you advantage. Should I give you? I'll give you inspiration. Hold on.
Inspiration. I like it. Inspiration. I think I'm gonna.
Because you've been very entertaining.
feel inspired to use my inspiration to save myself, because otherwise I'd be in trouble. Well, thank God I used it.
Let me just.
Right? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
It means I'm trying to. There you go. I'm trying to get it deal half damage to you.
Sorry, I can save him. Oh, unless it does ridiculous damage, it kills him outright.
Oops, I dropped that onto the wrong person. 36 damage. Ow.
You just harmed our healer.
Dying.
That's mean.
Okay, so and that was with us on a save. Was that on a save? Didn't do half damage, did it? It should have been half. So give yourself. Oh, it's capped it at 30. Damn it. Oh, how many hits were you on, mate? I think you take.
I was 2 plus whatever you give me half damage for the thunder wave. and
2.
then- So I think it was 13 in the thunder wave, because I think you give me 11 damage on that, didn't you? Can't remember. You'd have to look back. Well, what are they getting for thunder? And then you give me all that 36 on top
Yeah,
of it.
11 damage.
There you go. So you're on 20 damage. You're actually up.
Alive!
They were a little warmer than you were before.
Isn't, I thought we were using those massive damage rules.
I forgot to put it on. Okay, I will turn them on 1 second.
Damage rules mean.
The ones I didn't want to use because I'd always be getting squashed by this kind of thing.
But it's funny.
I like how Glimmet always chimes in with a helpful comment. You thought you were alive? Well, you just forgot about the heavy damage.
But it didn't beat my base thing, did it?
What?
It was
It
over
was supposed
half.
Yeah, half your total.
Oh no, you
hit
only did
points.
9. You only did 9 damage, so it wasn't over half his total. hit
Ah,
points.
okay, so it was 18.
It was half damage, so it was.
It still was enough to trigger the thing though. But Barlin, you basically can't take any reactions.
Oh,
Only for 1 round. You're all right.
okay.
Okay, so what now?
I heal him for 7 wounds.
What did you do that time? Don't do that.
Press the glyph instead. Or try all 4 at the same time. That one that Warblin said.
Or didn't say.
Or didn't say, sorry, that somebody else thought.
Okay,
Cleverer than me as well.
I don't have a dwarf companion to push the other 2 buttons.
Oh, I can give you a goblin.
I've just healed Barlin for 7 hit points, by the way.
Can you do that without seeing them?
Yes, I can. I have an area effect heal.
Give
But
me
you've got to be
7.
in less than half hit points, which you are.
I need somebody like Barlin to be able to assist.
Do I just type in 7 heal them?
I think it. Well, unless you did it properly, it'll do it.
Reduce your wound. Oh, did I not? Is it a thing on here?
You should be able to drag it onto him. That's what I did. I dragged it onto myself, did my own healing earlier.
It's not on my abilities.
What's it called, mate?
It's me.
Is Barlin still on?
It's Channel Divinity, but there's 2 abilities within it. So there's Champion Challenge and Turn the Tide. So the actual one is Turn the Tide.
Oh, okay. You'll just have to.
30 feet of me.
Yeah, do. We can do that manually, I suppose, for the time being. So what's it heal?
7. So I did 1d6 plus my charisma. I rolled a 5. So that's 7 because I got
Okay.
2 charisma, I think.
Everyone give yourself 7 hit points back. I'll remember
No,
to.
sorry, only Barlin.
Okay, Barlin, give yourself 7 hit
Got to have
points.
Why is it an AoE if it's only 1 person then?
It's everyone, but you've got to be less than half hit points.
Right. Yes, I remember now.
So if you haven't got half hit points, you don't get healed by it.
Oh, hang on. Did mine?
So it's situational.
My healing didn't heal me. I healed myself 5 earlier, and it hasn't actually. Oh no, because I just took more damage. Yeah, shut up, John.
I can't do anything this, so tell me when it's my turn again.
You can, you just can't take reaction actions. So you're okay.
I want to walk on the safe tile, then back onto the safe tile, climb over the wall. No, wrong way, wrong way.
Balin, I have a couple of healing potions if you need them.
Oh, I'm going to let's rest out here. Let's work on this. Let's work on this a bit more.
I think Woodlin and Lionel had an idea.
No, I don't care what their idea was. I was the one on top, and I got blasted. I got lightning bolted. I got fireballed. I don't care what's happening. I'm taking a sleep out in this tent out here, right in here in this corridor. I don't care. We'll talk about it in the morning. That's it.
Always running away.
I said I needed a rest. I needed a wee rest. I have to think over what happened, what went wrong. Like something went wrong. I'm sure absolutely my clothes are burning. I think something went wrong. That's all I'm saying. Next time, let's come in here with lots of water and swim across. Yes, let's go out and fill this damn wall thing with water and swim across.
Undrill Silvertusk sort of looks at you and smiles a little amused and says, be still, my friend dwarf.
Is there anything else of your story that would help us? I don't know.
No, the story was of the man with the crocodile on his back.
So
I think that one of your ideas, maybe we just have to push them all at once.
Who would make a trap this stupid?
Someone who didn't want their temple broken into.
But how many people would oh, let's make a trap. We both have to climb over the wall. We all have to step in this little thing, and then we climb over the next wall. And then you press these two buttons, and you press them two buttons down there.
Which you'd only be able to do if there were two people on that side of the wall.
Yeah, sounds a bit extreme.
Well, it sounds thematic, symbolic.
It's because there's a back entrance that just takes you straight into the chamber. We just haven't actually looked for a back entrance. We're trying to go through the front entrance, which is trapped to hell.
So, what does 3, 2, 3, 4 mean to you then? Does that like translate into
I'd have to make a history or a religion roll, I suspect.
Crocodile's had 3 feet, or its tail was making footprints. I don't know. Sounds stupid.
Yeah, it means nothing.
No, I think it means that you step on the third, the second, the third, and the fourth tiles.
Does anyone know what that sigil is, by the way?
Yeah, Glimmet basically
It was just
recognised it.
the thunderclap thing or whatever.
Yep.
So, what have you tried on the pressing?
Cooling over. I've tried the first row, and Balin tried the top row. Both times triggered the trap. I like the ideas that have been coming across. Desperately trying to point out. Somebody must have said it in character, otherwise he wouldn't be thinking of this. That with two people over here, we can press all four at once.
I've got an idea. You be up there, and you press the bottom two, and we'll be over here, and we'll fire crossbows at the other top two.
I don't think that will work. I think you need to be over here and sitting on my shoulders, like the crocodile man.
Very difficult to time correctly as well.
It's only something adherent to Ubtao would even consider.
Come on, one of you's got to do it. Look at the short one.
Oh, am I healed? I didn't even notice that.
So Valona heal, not Valona.
Undrill.
Yeah.
Undrill.
My thanks. At least someone did a good job at my healing. It was so terrifying. All that flames.
She'll grin and say, "Now back to it."
I don't want to cross over there again. Okay, I know what. This time, I'm going to go over, but this time, let me do a plan I had earlier. Right, so I go back over again. So it's 3, 2, 3, 4, and then climb up. And when I'm up there, I'm going to pull out one of my lovely, what are they called? A pitons. I'm going to bang it into the damn ceiling, and bang it, and bang it, and bang it, and then tie a rope to it, and tie that rope to me, and make sure that rope is taut.
Okay.
It's gonna be like
I
a
go.
swinging dwarf.
I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
press all 4 of these buttons at the same time.
Okay. You are on my shoulders. You
I'm
take the
tired.
top 2. I'll do the bottom 2.
Okay, so you doing that?
Good luck.
I'm gonna so it's number 2. Number
2,
3. They're
no,
lit up. They're lit up. They're lit up. Number 3 and number 2.
yeah, and
So
I'm
bottom
doing,
row 3, second row 2.
I'm doing 3rd row 3 and 4th row 4.
As you all press them together, there's a click and a whirring sound, and the
At the
door
click, so
swings
immediately,
open.
like, tense up.
Right. We don't tell
Wobbling,
Clement
wobbling.
it went right. Oh, it's okay, Clement. We found a secret button. It's fine.
I
You
can't
be
see
careful.
anything on the other side of this door. It's pitch black.
No, I see everything. Because I've got dark vision.
Okay, yeah, you can't see anything, Santa, but luckily Barlin can.
And he's still swinging on his rope, going.
Yeah, he's swinging.
I'll disengage from the swinging Barlin so he can detach himself.
I mean, I have to get the pit on. It's up there. Let me climb up there and get it.
I just
Right.
can't see this ending well because he's hanging off the rope that's attached to the pit on that he's loosening.
I said I would let me stand on your shoulders on
Oh,
this,
right then.
so I get my pit on back. And let's have a look in the room. And I'm going to this time.
If someone needs
Perception.
a torch, I could throw one to her.
Yeah, throw me one over. I'll light it over here.
Okay. I don't need a check to do that, right?
Be making sure I see the damn traps this time.
I don't think you need it. You're throwing a stick 15 feet.
I'm not going to stick. I'm looking.
Okay, Barlin, within the room ahead with your dark vision, you can see the floor of this room is dusty. 40 foot high, 20 foot wide chamber is littered with dinosaur bones. Webs stretch from walls to a 30 foot tall central pillar, coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase, its steps covered with dust. Carved into the pillar are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. The reliefs follow the stairs to the top of the pillar, on which sits a large and very beautiful ceramic jug.
Santa now has a torch lit. That was the snick, snick, snick.
Ah, okay, cool.
A jug?
Died in there?
Did the owl come in?
It looks. The jug looks.
Juggish.
Not innocuous. What's the other word?
Purr.
Do you need a rock ready to swap with the jug?
Why would we do that?
Because I've watched Indiana Jones.
Yeah. I think it's
Obvious, not innocuous.
Oh, that thing the jug's on, is that like a stairwell going up, or?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
Looks
there's,
like a stairwell.
there's like a central pillar and a spiral staircase leading round, and it goes up 30 foot, and you can see this jug which is perched at the centre of the column at the top.
So
Okay.
it does go off the roof just up to the jug. Okay.
Okay, move up to the column and examine the reliefs that I can see. Are they all the same symbology from outside, or is there any pattern to them?
Okay.
Did I see him walk over them traps he just walked over?
I did say that, didn't I? I'm hoping I don't.
Okay, do you want to move yourself with...
Yeah, it's a straight line towards the, basically. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Okay, you make a straight line.
Yes, it's basically. There we go. That's it. So I can basically hold the torch up to the pillar to examine the reliefs.
The dried bones of dinosaurs crunch under your feet, but there's no explosions or anything similar as you reach the base of the pillar. And you can see there lots of reliefs. They all look essentially symbolic worship to Uptao. Teo. Yeah, they're mostly all relating to the tale of the man and the crocodile.
Balin, where did you go?
Back here, I'm just wondering why there's so many dinosaur bones in there.
Well, probably put in here as. I mean, how old are the bones? They're looking ancient, yeah.
They are, yeah.
Probably sacrifices.
Could have been
My people have been in
guardians.
this land for centuries.
Well, you might know this religion, right? You know if this is the sort of thing they do.
Well, Teo is the father of dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Is
but I
he?
mean, like, are they like arranged in a particular way, or I don't know. That would imply some sort of ritual.
Investigation, if you want to have a look at, or you could do religion, even actually, if you're looking for ritual significance.
Probably whichever is my high. They're both at +2. I'm going to go for religion.
Yeah, that you might be right in the fact that they could well have been sacrifices at some point and brought back here. They all look very old, not particularly any order to where they've been placed, just like they've been placed as offerings around this central pillar, which is a shrine, essentially.
Balin, I need you over here.
Why?
Because I need you to examine the stairs.
Oh, right. There's stairs. I can see them from here.
No,
Okay,
close up.
I'm going to
I
follow
can't see any significance of the bones,
I'm gonna
and
follow your exact route because I'm not going to be stupid.
I can't help but think this jug is significant to
Kinda
the
seem
cult.
like.
So,
Some
well, otherwise they
reason-
wouldn't have defended it like this.
Let's get closer and have a look at the stairs and see if it's their trap.
Are you following the same squares that Sanders stepped on?
Yep, exactly the same because I think that's safer because you didn't get blown
I'm
up.
slightly taller, so I'll also look at the stairs, but higher up than Balin's one.
Sure. Okay, make me an investigation roll. Both of you if you want, I guess. Balin, okay, looking at this, it looks like a lot of mumbo jumbo all up there. You can't see anything mechanical, but it's hocus pocus type stuff. You think probably if there's any traps on here, they are magical in nature.
I'll just warn you. I think if there's any traps in here, they'll be magical, and I don't think I'll be that good at them. So I'll just go back to the doorway, run very fast, grab that jug, jump off, and maybe you'll survive.
Okay, but now bear with me on this before you run away. So far, the first thing we did, we had to overcome it by pretending to be the man carrying the crocodile so we could see the bits on the door. Yes?
You want me to get burnt and blown up?
The second bit we did.
You just want to share your damage, isn't that what's happening here?
No, the second bit we did, we had to pretend to be the man and the crocodile.
So you're going to say we have to pretend we're a man and a crocodile?
Well, yeah. What if we just?
I walk
It's
over
going to
and
be
break-
clumsy as anything.
walk
No,
over and
you know what I mean, Balin.
You should perhaps also just look for some sort of glyphs of
crocodiles.
dinosaur bones coming to life.
Oh, you can have a look.
Like if
Yeah, be
there's-
cautious. Have a search around the remainder of the chamber to see if there's anything just like that. Investigation or perception?
Perception, if you like, yeah.
What am I looking at?
Just seeing if there's anything in the dinosaur bones or.
Nope.
Are you moving around to do this, or are you just looking from where you are?
Yeah, moving around, not
Okay.
cautiously.
You cautiously move around, and you can circle around in the dinosaur bones, but you don't see anything unusual, really. They all look quite broken up and old.
Actually, if you get on my shoulders again, you could even grab the jug before we get to the top of the stairs.
He said it was 30 feet tall. So I sort of don't
I
think-
know we still have to go up some stairs, but maybe not the last
Yeah,
ones.
no. What I mean is, what height are you? What height am I? What height is that?
Oh, crying out loud! Come on, I'm 5'7", so Santa's not.
I'm
amazingly tall.
4'5".
So if you imagine maybe we get 3 feet, or if you're sitting on my shoulders, it's going to be your torso, isn't it? So maybe 3 feet, so we can go up 8, 9 feet, maybe 10 feet with your reach. So we'd only have to go up 20 feet of stairs if we did that.
This is what we're going to do. We go up, we jump 2 steps, we jump 3 steps.
But
Nope,
you're
nope,
going to jump.
that's
You're
wrong.
going to be
Jump
on my
3
back.
steps, go on. Yeah, shush. That's the plan. We go up 3 steps, we go up 2 steps, we go up 3 steps, we go up 4 steps.
I'm not going to be able to go up 4 steps with you on my back. Or do you want to do this without being on my back?
I'm trying to
I see
think.
what you're just saying. You're seeing the pattern.
I think. Let's throw bones at the stairs.
Okay. I'm not averse to doing that. It's a little bit sacrilegious to do it in the temple, but not massively so. Step back, grab a few dinosaur bones, and proceed to luz a couple of bones, see if I can hit steps going progressively further up.
Okay,
Sure.
so I'm sorry that could you just repeat that, what you were going to do, John?
Barlin suggested just picking up some bones and proceeding to toss them onto the steps progressively further and further up.
Okay, yeah, you'll do that. You'll throw bones up onto the steps, and they'll sort of, some will lodge there, some will slide off, but you'll be able to get them sort of quite high up, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay, let's do this. Right, I'm back on your shoulders again. Right, let's get up as high as we can until I can touch the jug, and then we'll see. Now, the
Okay.
next bit will be when I move the jug, something bad will happen. How heavy would the jug look? Is it like a jug hand, or is it like them big giant jugs that you see big?
Yeah, is it like a massive amphora or a little?
What type of vase are you talking about here?
The jug, it's a big, it looks like, the kind of like clay jugs you'd get ale in or wine in. It's quite a big thing. It's going to be a good few litres.
Okay, it's about a gallon.
The size of a dwarf?
No, a gallon wouldn't be that big. I mean, a couple of litres would just be like sangria jug size or something like that.
It can hold a gallon of liquid.
This is that. I don't know what a gallon liquid looks like.
Imagine a jug that can, is it two and a bit litres a gallon? I can't remember.
Yeah, a couple of litres, I'd say.
Well, like a jug of water in the restaurant.
Yeah, like a pop bottle, a big pop bottle.
Oh.
It's not massive, but,
Okay, let's try this, right?
Yeah, 2 big Coke bottles worth, basically.
Walk up all the way until we get to the height that we can actually touch the jug.
Okay, I will cautiously, probably if I can, I'll use the pillar with my left hand to, because does it go up around to the left or does it go up around to the right?
it's up around to the left, and you're going on your own there, are you, Santa?
No, Barlin on my back, and I'm going to use the pillar to stabilise myself because it's going to be a bit wobbly, I think, going upstairs with somebody on your back.
Okay, well, yes, with Barlin perched precariously on your shoulders, you make me a... Now, Barlin, you can assist in this, you can aid in this task if you wish.
Give me the help manoeuvre.
The help manoeuvre, yeah.
Okay, I will help because I want to survive.
It's a acrobatics check for balancing.
Oh, okay. But help gives me advantage, so...
Oh, actually, no, it's just a straight check for both of you. Acrobatics, both of you.
Oh, this isn't going to be good. Basically, I've only got a +2.
Right, okay, acrobatics, where is it? Skill, nope. God almighty. Where is it? Oh, way up the top.
The top. That's better.
Yay.
Okay, Sani,
I should be
you...
on your shoulders.
Sandy, you'll wobble a bit, but Barlin's surprisingly good at shifting his weight around, and he manages to compensate every time you
Excellent.
sort of
So as long as we both
stagger.
don't fail. So as long as we both don't fail. Yep.
Okay, so you so you need to do. You'll get about halfway up with that. You need to do one more of those.
Oh, a lot of pressure on me now. It's not good.
You both fall, but you'll only take 2 points each. You're both basically so it's only 15 foot. You'll slide down the sort of steps, crash down, and take a couple of points of damage. I'll put it on you.
Okay. Ready to go again?
Yes, but could you be more stable this time?
I'll try.
I had to compensate the first time, and then the second time I couldn't hold you. I couldn't hold. Ready?
Okay.
We'll do the first test first, I think.
Yep.
I'll let you roll this time because I seem better when I roll after you. Look at that, you did it.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Perfect synchronicity that time.
It's like you've got the hang of this now in tandem. You make your way. You're halfway up. You've just got to do it again. Good luck.
Okay. Oh,
Ah.
I hope that's good.
Okay, and you reach the top where the jug is. You
What we're saying we do.
I don't know. I wasn't necessarily considering it until we got here. I mean,
I'm probably already at the exit by the time you say anything to me.
well, you're on my shoulders at the minute.
So is anyone going to pick up the jug?
Oh yeah, I said I pick up the jug and run for it.
Okay, so
Like a crazy air towards the exit before
But you're on my shoulders.
Me.
are you holding it? Or you pick it up. Nothing happens as you pick it up, but are you going to put it in a backpack, or are you going to just try and hold on to it? It's quite heavy.
Heavy, as in something's inside it.
Yeah, it's sloshing. Sounds like a liquid in there. There's a cork on top. It goes into like a little narrow funnel, and a little cork on there.
Let's put it away and get out of the room before we look at it.
Yes, that does get out of the room before we look at it. Right,
And
let's
turn
get-
around and begin
What
to head
happens?
back.
So, yeah, wait a minute. Well, one thing. If I fall and the jug smashes,
That's why I thought you were putting it in the bag.
yeah, but the bag's not going to stop it from smashing. Do you think I've got like a special bag that stops things smashing?
Okay.
Where do you get these bags?
You've got your rope, yes?
Got a rope, yes.
Okay. Have you got the bag?
I've got my backpack.
Okay. Put it in your backpack.
I
Tie
can't
the
see where
rope. Tie the rope. Take your backpack off.
Okay, you've got me puzzled, right? Okay, I'm
Take your
taking my
backpack off. Put the jug in
Yes.
your backpack. We tie the rope to your backpack,
Right,
and we lower it carefully down until it gets to the floor,
right,
and then we walk down.
right.
That
Okay,
way,
well,
if we fall, we won't damage the jug.
unless we
Jug's
die, land.
already, unless you fall on the backpack.
Yes. This is what I'm thinking. Let's try this. We'll try your idea. If it all goes wrong, it was your idea.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, so dexterity, athletics checks, please, for both of you.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Sorry, acrobatics. My mistake.
You shouldn't have said that. I've got 2 points less in that's acrobatics.
Sorry.
We'll do our normal technique for this. So click the run.
Stop
Ooh,
fidgeting.
because I
Not as
clicked it,
high up as it were before.
it's because I clicked the dragon instead of the numbers.
Stop fidgeting. You're making us. Okay. Okay, that's good.
Okay,
He
is
did-
she?
he did-
You were about to say something, as you.
I was just going to say, I hope I didn't fall, but I'm waiting for the GM to speak.
You get about halfway down, and as we do, you're clutching your treasure, your loot that you gained from the temple. As you do, though, from outside, you all hear a sinister roar.
I'm
And
just looking at the chat that's happening up on the side there.
have you just not noticed? Okay, yeah, because they've been suspicious about the trees to the south. There's been some suspecting some movement there, and at this point, indeed, they notice there are two huge unnatural creatures burst out from the tree line at the edge of the clearing. They look like this. They look kind of like gorillas, however they are most certainly undead. You can see the bones poking through their fur, and they have 4 arms rather than 2. It looks like they'd be quite deadly to get bashed by those. Razor sharp teeth line their maw, and they are approaching angrily. I'll put them on the combat track.
Hope you read my little comment there to you, Skill.
What? Would I? Okay, those you're not surprised. You guys outside, you've most definitely been keeping an eye out for them.
Are we halfway down the stairs at this point, or all the way down the stairs at this point?
You're, I believe, halfway down, so it might take you a little while to join
No
them.
Especially since we've got to climb over 2 walls and negotiate a trap floor and everything else.
Woblin, you're first to react. You basically hear a roar from outside.
Here's me shouting him.
Did I
Eddie,
get
please
to
walk them.
out before before combat begins?
I had called him quite a while ago,
Oh, yeah, sure.
so he was coming out to keep an eye, help with.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, you start there, Woblin. You see these creatures coming crashing through the bush.
What was
Yeah,
that?
Gorillion. Wonderfully silly. Undead Gorillion, even better.
Can you share the map with Glimmet? I don't think he's got it by the way.
Sorry, Glemmet.
They look dangerous.
They do.
Okay, how far can we get?
We need to concentrate on one, do you think?
Yeah, probably. Can't get all the way to 1 regardless. They've probably got quite good movement though.
Are we better to like stand inside the statue so that only one can get us at a time? Because they fill 2.
Ooh, that's a
And that good
idea.
movement from a completely metagamey standpoint, they are called Gorillon zombies. But I'm not sure that means they're going to be slow.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, it's a good idea if we move back into the.
Actually, you'll probably be able to work out how fast they move just by keeping an eye on them for the first round, I think.
They don't look slow.
Right. We should probably head back into the. Well. I kind of want to shoot them first, though.
You can shoot them move, can't you?
Well, I don't know how far away is that one. Whoops.
That one's about 60 feet, 55 feet.
Will that be hard to hit with a?
That one's about 50.
Yeah, but there's a tent in the way, unless it's taller than the tent.
Is
I
it
guess.
bigger?
Don't forget the bit you stood on is not high, but it's raised.
True. You could shoot that one, but you'd have it's got cover, I'll say.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the second one then. Just quickly grab my crossbow, take aim at the big thingy. Full wonk.
Oh, you didn't target it.
Oh,
Well,
still counts.
I've targeted for you, but I think going forward I might do it as like an off the table thing. Just be mean, but okay. So it's a critical hit. Go for it.
Should something else be done for a critical hit than that? You get
Yes.
a bonus dice or something.
Yeah. It's not it's not registered as a target. So hold on one sec. Let's roll out again. Hold on. If you hold down control, now when you drop your damage on, it'll roll critical damage on it.
But you got an 8. No one.
Didn't.
It
Well,
just doubles the dice, doesn't it? So
yeah.
Yeah, 15 damage because it's the
Oh,
8 and the 2 plus the 5. So
yeah. Well, I think you just roll your damage twice, don't you? So yeah, it'll
you
be
don't double
15.
the bonuses though. Yeah.
Okay, you hit it with a solid crossbow strike.
Right, and then
The dunk.
run back into. Does it seem to react at all?
No, didn't really flinch that much.
Oh crap! These ones are tough. Can everyone get back into the tunnel or like the corridor where they can't get us? Behind me.
Okay, you do that and I'll run back. I'm going to end your turn if you're finished.
Yeah, where was that?
Fortunately, I go last, so I can't get with you. Let's hope they're not quicker, so that they can't move so far that they can cut me off.
Yeah, I did.
Jade jumps on top of the wall if she can. I know she's only small, but and she like, chirrups and makes plaintive honking noises towards her mistress.
Okay. She scrambles up there and chirps. An
Anyway,
alarm.
that's all she's doing.
Okay, so Glimmet Owl.
Is going to fly towards it, but stay high up and out of its reach. So just to be ready next turn to swoop down.
Sure, if you want to move it where you... Yeah.
I think I'll just put him there.
Okay, and you'll flap up there and get some altitude. They don't appear to be paying any attention to the owl whatsoever. Yeah, well, yeah. I can't.
Well, Undril is with you guys, isn't she? Because she healed.
No,
Barlow.
she's gone back to the boat with.
She went back. Okay.
But if they were physically here, they would be in here, wouldn't they? With us, so they would be behind. But
yeah, they were sort of.
They're just off and not.
They're near the boat back there. Glimmet.
Where?
Yeah.
Is that actually where Warbling is? Oh, you can see over the foot, can you? I don't want to get ahead of Warbling.
Warbling went back. He came out and then went back.
Oh, right. Can I see it from there? Because there's a big tent in the way.
Well, yeah, it'll have cover from you. You'll be able to see the other one better. It's on a little bit of a rise, I think, the one to the south.
I'll fire firebolt on it.
All right. Okay, it's gets singed by the firebolt. It's still coming. And if you're done, if you want to end your turn,
Sorry.
all right. The first Gorillion.
Well, when are you supposed to go back into the? You're exposed
Yeah.
right now.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
staying there?
No, no, I'm staying there. It's a bit late now.
Shit.
I'll let you be nice. So you run up and run back. Did you have the move to do? Yeah, I think you did.
Possibly not. Probably.
You've even got a little gnomish legs, haven't you?
The gnomes messed everything up.
Balin, you're up.
Okay, I just sent you a tell.
Okay, I'll send you an answer.
Oh, type it in.
So we're halfway down the stairs at the minute, aren't we?
Think of this at the time, so it might have an effect.
Yeah, so you can well get back as quick as you want. So yeah, it's a athletics check to get you down the acrobatics. Sorry, to get down the stairs.
Okay, let's do this. For more weight on us. You want to do your roll first? Oh, I have to do my roll. Okay.
Well, you'll have to hold. Essentially, we're going at the same time, aren't we? So
I hold until his turn and then do the roll.
yeah, I'm straight after. So I'm the
Yeah,
next person in the list.
Yeah, you may as well both do them now and then move together. Yep, you're fine. A bit wobbly. Your feet will sort of slip off a couple of steps, but you'll make it successfully down to the bottom. So that's 15 foot. You've got whatever remaining of your move left.
You've got a 10-foot move left, haven't you, Bella?
I pick up the backpack and then put it back on my back again. And then that's actually a free movement, isn't it? Sorry, free action.
Probably.
So then I just move towards. Okay, so how much movement do I have left?
We just use 15.
Okay, so I've got 10 movement. So that gives me 2 squares. 1, 2. And then I dash, which gives me another 25. So that's how much was that to get up the
Double move over the walls.
1, 2, 3.
You may not want to rush this way, just so you know.
4, 3, 2, 3.
But position me how far I would get, because I've got like
15.
Well, if you take all the squares over there as being double move each.
Oh, because we're having to be cautious across the.
Yeah.
Oh, remove. How do you remove your movement? Because I've
Just start again.
everywhere.
Basically, you'll be able to get to
That's 10.
that square, basically.
That's 50. That's 20.
20. And you've got 5 you can't use.
Okay.
Odd movement sucks.
Understand it?
5, 10, 15, and then I can basically wait on the wall because well, in theory, I could step down onto position 4, but I can't go. No, I could move past Barling, can't I? Because it's difficult terrain. So hang on, 5, 10, 15 to the door, 10,
It's not
20.
difficult, it's cautious terrain.
Yeah, hang on. I can get to there with 30 because
Don't
it doesn't
forget-
go difficult.
Walking through me is double. Is
Yeah, no,
hard,
it doesn't become difficult. It's already difficult terrain, so it doesn't double.
doesn't it? But difficult was like
It's fine. Dead competitive. He's just a bit in front of you. Are you done, Sani?
I will turn and lock my hands together to make a step, ready to assist Barlin to get over the wall more easily next round.
Cool.
Assuming
Days-
he goes before me in the initiative.
We're not
Days
dwarf
of-
tossing, are we?
The
No.
days of my climbing are not. I was better at it last week than I was this week. Athletics is climbing, isn't it?
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, me giving you a step means that isn't difficult terrain. Maybe.
Climbed it before easy enough.
The other Carillion gets around to a little singed and wounded, but doesn't look too bad for the trouble. Mylona is protecting Undrill at the moment. Lionel,
Can I get over the foot?
you may. It'll be difficult ground, so it'll cost you 2 squares to go over there.
But you've got 30 of them.
So I'll go there if that's okay. So it'll be
Yep.
10, 20, 25. So I can do 5 more. If I go next to Warbling, do I block Glimmet?
No.
Glimmet can still get past me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you could probably go like under your legs.
Yeah, just because we found earlier, it's just difficult terrain to move through a square if they're not 2 sizes bigger than you are.
Can I turn around to face them as well, so I'm not got my
Sure.
back to them? I know that doesn't really affect anything. But...
No longer have
Yeah.
my special icon. It's gone.
Oh, where's your special thing gone? Okay,
your
I'll
card.
I'll fix that afterwards. Okay, so are you done, Lionel?
I'm hoping that Glimmet goes early to get out of the way.
I'm hoping they don't have reach.
Well, if you go before them, you can get out of the way.
Unless they have reach. If they're threatening the square is in already, then he might be in trouble.
Oh, well, I suppose I just kind of went out of those squares from it, didn't I? Because I was 2 away.
Yeah. That's fine.
Scallengers might not have noticed, though. We've made him think of it, so he probably is looking at it.
Too late, too late. No backsies.
And you go then, please, Lionel.
I'm just
Nothing
checking in case there's it. Well, I haven't done anything, so I'm just checking. Let me go through my actions. Just
So you can move again, get further away from the line of
Oh
conflict.
no, I've got spells and stuff that I
Can
can
he?
potentially use. I think I might save.
You can
it
forget you can
for that.
always take the dash action. You just get to do it as a bonus action as a rogue.
Ah, okay. I could do move dash dash.
I think so. I'm not sure if you can only take the dash action once around, though.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
make goes first or before them.
No, not me goes first.
No, before them.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The zombies.
Right, I'm gonna move over the wall. Da-da-da-da.
Does my
Look.
assist count as making it not difficult?
Yeah, I like the ingenuity of it. Yeah, you'll toss the dwarf over the wall.
I look ahead of me and go, "What the hell did you do? Have
Run
you
back.
got big monkeys over here?"
These
Right,
are the
I'm gonna-
defenders of some urn, they said.
Defenders of the urn.
So I'm
Well,
Different
do
talk.
they actually say
I'm-
that?
No.
See that? Oh. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna arm my bow and shoot the gorilla that says it's number 1. So it can only be 1.
What? You better be bloody good at shooting. There's a lot of us in the way here.
I will give it a bit of cover, so -2 to the shot, please, Barley.
I don't get sneak attack, obviously.
Yeah, because Glimmet's not within 5 feet. Mean Glimmet.
Yeah, where's his isle? Where's his isle? His isle's always been the good one in this game. Where's my weapons? My weapons have gone. Oh wait, I didn't click the little button that means arm weapons. Stupid inventory. Done. Equipped.
Does anyone else feel that our thief is a little bit inept?
I had to
Where's my
remake the
weapons?
card.
Oh, where's my
I
weapons?
literally-
Oh no, there they
I
are.
literally had to re
They're in my backpack. Oh, silly me.
slap. Right, here we go. -2 on.
It's changed. Isn't it fighter pose?
I hit it.
Good shot.
Hey, I hope you hit it.
For some reason, I've no ammo on my bow. I must have had 20.
You got extras as well because you got them from the goblin.
Yeah, the courtesy of money I had because I didn't copy across notes.
Your arrow sticks into it. It doesn't appear to feel pain, this creature.
And that was me.
It will. It will.
With
Just
you.
not wobbling yet.
With this guy.
They get squashed.
Come on, get. For a moment, I actually thought it was my turn before you, so I considered just picking you up. I'm just.
Can I have a 20
Toss it in.
cube temper
What spell are you casting, sir?
web?
One moment, I just have the exact token for that.
I'm going to anchor it on that tree and that big toe.
How big is your web, sir?
20-foot cube.
There you go. Is that where you're planning on putting it?
Is that 20-foot cube?
That's a 10-foot cube. Sorry.
Oh, no, I don't know what a...
A 20-foot cube is a cube 20 feet on the side, isn't it?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
There's the 20-foot cube.
Can I move? Oh, no, I can't.
I
Grab-
can.
If you grab the centre of the web, you can move it, I think.
Just experimenting at the moment. Can you try that?
Oh, it's because I see. I have a lot of the tokens. It's me. Well, where do you want it? There.
I want to get both of them if possible.
So one left and one down.
Yeah, one left, one down. He said it was where he's pointed.
Like there.
That's not enough of the one in the front.
Up
I
one,
want it
up
to
one.
block
There.
no, right one. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yay. Okay.
Left a bit, right a bit, left a bit. Drop the
To
web.
me, to me, to you, to me, to you.
Then they make some kind of throw, don't they? Dex saving throw. Oh no, they do that on their turn. Yeah, it does it on its turn. So I guess
Do
that's
we
my
get
turn.
affected by this as well, by the way?
No, it's just in that area of effect.
But if we go into it,
Oh yeah,
right,
I wouldn't-
It's non-discriminatory.
I'm kind of hoping you just pepper it with.
Right.
I
So
haven't got any ranged weapon.
Dex saving throw.
dex saving throw. Okay. He's on number 2. He passed. I'm afraid. What's that mean?
Potentially he's not.
He takes half
Fortunate.
damage, which is 8d8.
He
He's not caught in it this round.
he fails.
He's not restrained, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Oh.
can just.
Sorry. Then, in which case, he rips through the tangly bits he's got at the moment.
If he remains in it at the beginning of his next round, he'll make another save. So
Well, he'll have to because he's just barged past his mate. Quite competitive to get to the front. And I'm going to say 1 to 3. It's going to go because they don't care who they attack. These guys just after anybody. 1 to 3. It's going to go for Lionel.
Do you notice, guys? They've got 4 arms
they have. They're Gorillons. They have 4 arms.
for the trap.
Oh my god. Well, I might
Wow,
separate
then
these
you've
around a
got
bit actually. Because what hits you is a flurry of arms and teeth.
Multi-attack.
Oh, for high roll, they seem to be missing.
Yeah, well, Lyle and Warbling have got
We are
ACs
well
to
hard.
die for.
Well hard, and it does you proud. You stand strong against a barrage of assault from the Gorillion. Sana, you're up.
Turn and high five Warbling.
Wall of Iron for the win. Sana will just turn around and drag herself up onto the wall. So minimum movement, because she then sees the huge, large gorilla and zombie pounding on the guys in front, and pulls out a bow and fires. I have no spell slots left, so no Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
No,
Well, I used it to heal myself earlier.
that's fine, but no, never used not Hunter's Mark before. Oh, a hit on 11. Ooh, that's good to know.
big lumbering things they are, but yeah, you hit it, and it's still coming.
Don't worry, guys. You got this. Bring him into the room of fire.
Okay, I will attack, obviously.
That sort of requires everyone else to successfully, at half speed, move backwards cautiously through the room that
Nope,
then
we
Gorillons have to come onto.
We have got our wall. We are defending here, I'm afraid. This is it. Right, I will. Da-da-da.
Ooh. Move back 2 spaces.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, can I use my inspiration? Damn it. I meant to. Promise.
Do it before, don't you?
Yeah, go on, have another roll, knock your inspiration off, but I think in future, yeah, you need to say beforehand, but be feeling kind.
I was purposely waiting for my first attack. Damn
It's
it.
the
Sorry.
holidays. No, you can make another attack then.
You mean holidays? I don't get any holidays yet.
Everyone's in a good mood. Well, I do. I'm in a good mood. Oh, it's a good shot.
Alright, I am going to. Where is it?
It's right in front of you. It's a big giant gorilla.
Oh, I've got them
You're an
hidden,
undead
my
gorilla.
abilities. So I got all my abilities hidden. I'm gonna do start Divine Smite.
Ooh, sounds good.
So is this
It
undead?
is. It's a zombie. Of course, it's undead.
Yes. So I do loads of damage. Hopefully, touch wood.
Unless Skellen's given us the wrong image for like persistently for the last half an hour.
Do I
No,
drag it on
these things
myself?
smell. There's definitely zombies.
Do I click it or drag it on myself?
Let's have a look at it. So, Divine Smite, is it?
Yes.
You can just click that one, I believe. Click the effect. There you go, and that's added it to you. Okay, off you go. Now when you roll your damage, it should add all that stuff to you.
Please, please, please.
Ooh.
Oh, quite low though, but 19.
It's, yeah, it did roll low, but it's still a lot of damage. Okay, your sword will burst into radiant flame as you cut across the beast's chest. It howls in pain for the first time that you've ever seen. Are you done?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go wobbling. Hold still.
We've obviously wobbling fight before, so.
Yeah, right.
Go on, Warbling. Prove him wrong. Not bad.
Well,
Do you have a two-handed weapon or not? Wobbling. Oh, bloody.
I have a long sword. It can be both.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you? Can you lose a longsword both ways?
Yeah, it's versatile.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Not a
As long as
shield
but then you lose the shield benefit.
Better with a shield. Okay.
Okay, it's a bit of a glancing blow, I'm afraid. Okay, this other one here. What's he going to do? Climb.
He's stuck. He has to do a save.
Yeah, he's bad.
Oh, he's going to make the save, hasn't he, first? Okay.
It's the start of his turn or the end of his turn.
Stop. Because they have to make the save if they begin their turn. So
Woohoo.
the other guy is going to have to make it as well on his next go.
So every turn, if we keep him here, which is what's good.
So he is restrained. You see him sort of like tangled up in the webs. It looks confused at first, and then angrily starts tugging at the sticky webbing that Glimmet put there. It now cannot clamber over like I was going to make it do.
It can use its action to make a strength check,
Yep.
which it's probably very good at. But at least it wasted its action.
Yeah,
Okay.
loses his action doing it.
So you kept it, held it at bay for a turn, so that's good.
What's the DC needs on it? He's got a 13.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, gutted. Never mind.
And that was his check. So okay, yeah, he spends his action then tugging at the strings. Well done, Glimmet.
Denied. Right. Jade is tiny, which means Jade can move through
Don't let it be the one that gets hit.
everybody's space except for Glimmet, because Glimmet is also small. And can she get to there? Because she can even move through the Gorillon space.
Don't let it be the one hit, though. If it strikes at it, it's going to die.
And she will.
See,
Basically, as she runs past, she's going to rake at it with her claw.
everyone loves Jade.
She's going to die.
I'm
You have so many attacks. Me and Warbling could withstand the attacks.
Automatic miss.
Not using the crit tables as yet, so yeah, it's just a miss, I'm afraid, for the poor Jade.
It's all right. That's the end of her go.
Undrill decides she perhaps better do something.
Where is Undrill? Up at the
Channel
boat still?
divinity. Get that turn undead.
She came over to heal me, so I don't know where she went. She seemed to have went back after that.
Yeah, she went back to the boats. She's over by the boat with whatever her name is, Viona.
Ballona.
Okay, the owl.
It's going to fly over the web to
Because he can.
there.
I think it's high enough. It was like you said, it was like 23 feet tall, wasn't it, the tunnel?
Yes, it is at the entrance, yeah.
The tunnel, I know it's by the feet still.
Yeah, it narrows down towards that door, but there's plenty of room here, so okay, the owl flaps in.
So now it has 20 feet, so it's going to fly down and harass the zombie, but probably doesn't have enough move to get out of its reach. So it's going to help Warbling on his
Does it
neck.
help us both? No?
I think I just
It's a help action for the next one, isn't it? You have to
I thought I could help someone in particular, help an ally.
Yeah, I think it is help one person you choose, I think.
You'll help a Warbling.
We'll play it like that.
I need damage. I do damage.
Bad.
Yeah,
Tapping weapon.
have you got slots left for more divine smite?
I've got one left, but I was going to save that one for the other one. Because this one, I've got this heavy damage now, so we've nearly killed it.
It's so sad, guys. It's my go. And you know what? I get sneak attack.
Because there's many allies within 5 feet.
Woohoo!
And if you remember, put it
You
on
don't get
yourself.
sneak
Yeah.
attack for each.
I've clicked it on myself. So now I attack. They still get the -2?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, firing into that lot.
I won't retcon, but Jade should have had an advantage on that attack. Pack tactic.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
remember it from now.
I'll try and remember that for you.
Don't get
God's
advantage.
sake. Last. Stupid.
Good shot with the short bow.
Nice.
And a decent amount of damage. A arrow sticks just underneath its shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna move a bit closer now.
If
Move
you
to there.
stayed on the wall, you possibly wouldn't get the -2. By the way,
Yeah, she's behind me on the wall, so she's on the wall.
You could be next to her, couldn't you? So you don't get the -2.
I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
Risk what? Me pushing you off?
How much
She's
recoil
biting,
do
sorry. I
these-
should have said she's biting at it this time.
Okay, oh, and it's a hit this time.
Yeah, and that one. Yeah, not much damage.
Better than nothing. All
Heavy
adds up.
handed, though, we're
I'll say
getting
not
there.
much. One
Getting
still does 5 damage. Nom 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 nom. That's the end of Jade's go.
there. That's strength 18.
No,
Uh-oh.
strength
Fucking
is
hell.
6.
Warpling, you have advantage.
Was it +4?
It's a dex weapon, so it uses a dex for damage, not strength. Her dex is 14. And because she's a ranger companion, she adds her proficiency bonus to her damage.
Okay. So it's not super beefed up.
No.
Oh, 10 missed.
So-
Wow.
I
Don't
think it's
you
AC 11.
Oh,
Oh, no, yeah, he got advantage and he dropped the 2.
yeah.
We need to
Sorry,
get you. I said it before. You need to get new dice somehow, but they're digital. So what can we do?
You should have changed the colour.
Change the colour. Do what Barling always tells everyone to do. Change the colour.
I don't. Oh,
Would any
black.
of my action surge will have recharged now?
We haven't
Nope.
had a short rest,
haven't
so no.
rested.
I haven't got any spell slots.
How long is a short rest?
Half hour, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now,
Well, while you were messing about in there, could the rest of us not have a short rest? Waiting.
it's an hour of doing nothing, and I was.
An hour. Oh, okay.
Hour, is
Maybe
it?
not an hour. Half hour, we could have argued it. Perhaps not an hour.
Yeah, we would have taken about 5 more thunder waves if we'd spent an hour in there.
You were discussing it a long time.
Well, looking at the initiative, hang on, no. Okay, Sana. The owl will swoop down, help, and assist Sana. Help action on Sana.
No, help me.
But Sana will go before.
Can you help a ranged person?
Oh, actually, it doesn't make any difference because you're unlikely to kill 2, right? No, you
Yeah,
will
also,
kill.
I don't
Kinda
think.
like-
Does it work in melee?
Yeah.
It does. So it works at range, doesn't it? Because it's the
Well, that's what
creature
I've
has to be within 5 feet of you. So
Yeah, that's how I've been using it for
Yeah.
Firebolt. So
of course you have. Yeah.
Next,
Okay. Thank you for the assist, Al.
I can't move to the next turn.
Okay, so undrill.
Let's hope that zombie can't do anything again.
Cast the spell that you all wish you had that kills them instantly. Yay, we win.
Just checking what she can do.
If she can add to our armor class or anything like that, that'd be helpful.
Do you not prefer to keep protect her own armor class in case anything attacks her out there?
She's an NPC, we don't care.
Who
Plus
does?
she's got
She
a lot more
cares.
wounds than us.
She cares.
She moves up here and
Plus she's drawn attention to herself now if she attacks.
she has sadly, she does draw attention to herself, but a pillar of radiant flame bursts down across the Gorillion.
Disadvantage.
Being restrained isn't helping the Gorillion dodge. It takes a bit of damage.
Oh, the Carillion was disadvantaged.
Mm-hmm.
Makes more sense.
You always have to get your head around that because you see your character's
Yeah.
name on it and you go, "Oh no, I failed." Oh no, that's good. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not me.
Yeah, it is confusing. So he needs to make a. Is it another dex out? Is he just straight on the strength now? Or is it dex save limit?
If it's in, it
Dex
has.
save first, then you can. Use
No,
your
if
strength.
it's already restrained, it doesn't have to make another one. It just has to strength until it gets out.
Okay.
Okay. Yay!
Still restrained.
I think they'd be stronger, wouldn't you?
Well, +4's more than enough.
Yeah, just that strong. I'm rolling really badly tonight. Everyone take note. All right, Glimmet, you're
Just
up.
needs to roll average, and it'll get out.
I'm going to Firebolt. Oops.
Oh, oops. It fizzles.
I was glimmering somebody saying dark vision 120 when he clicks on his thing. Mine doesn't even say my dark vision on it.
If you've not got it applied, he's probably got it applied as an effect on his character.
Yours does say all of your poison resist and whatnot, though, doesn't it? Advantage on poison.
From behind, you see Vilona march forward. She reaches down under her cloak and produces her holy symbol. You see her hands shaking at first, but as she starts reciting the holy verse, you see that a confidence fills her as the divine energy courses through her and through the symbol. Begone back to the hells from which you came, she says.
Yay, divine smite.
She's only
Damn it.
level 2.
But she gets divine smite.
She just turned undead. Oh, and one's
Yep.
turned.
Not divine smite.
She doesn't get
Channel
divine smite, that's
divinity.
me.
Channel divinity. Channel divinity.
So you see the one in front of you, the one behind doesn't look affected, but the one right in front of you, it looks oddly scared. It turns and sort of tries to shield its eyes from Valona's magic symbol, and a look of sort of fear comes over it, and it begins to back away. Sonna.
I'm getting an assist from an owl on this gorilla on zombie number 2. Critical hit.
Yay.
Nice. Come on.
I don't add anything to this, unfortunately, so it's not going to be a huge amount of damage, but let's get a good roll. Not bad.
Good.
Gotta nearly be dead now.
Oh, I don't know. These things will probably have quite a lot. Can't do anything else, so.
This thing being turned will. Is he going to make? Is he going to make the save again? Okay.
Yeah, if it starts its round in the area, deck save. Oh, fail. Well done, Glimmer.
Yay.
Well done,
Does oh wait, you just shot it, so it's no longer turned, unfortunately.
Are you sure that doesn't just refer to the turner? Or wait,
Yeah,
don't know.
I think it's just if it takes damage. You can check it if you want. That's my understanding of it.
Still have to make the dex roll.
It starts to make the dex roll
Yeah.
and fails, so it looks as it looks mesmerised by Valona's symbol. It gets hit by the arrow, which seems to sort of jolt it out of it. But as it turns, because it's been doing all this movement, it's got itself caught in the webbing. Tries to bash its way out.
I think. Yeah, it does the sprint.
It yeah.
Breaks
Rips.
out, but can do nothing else.
Can that's its action though? Can it move?
It can,
Right,
but
it doesn't.
Why would it want to?
Where's it going to go?
Guess where it wants to go to?
if it had been turned, I'd have had it flee, but it isn't at the moment. So, I think it might be a bit cross with Vilona actually.
Damn it. Oh, missed.
Ooh.
Hit.
What's the other one?
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had
There's
actually ended a turn, so I'll leave it. Go for it, Lionel. No, and he missed.
I missed.
That could have been your missed opportunity attack, because you'd get one.
That was my missed opportunity attack.
Okay, the rest of you can take opportunity attacks.
And then the gorilla will move.
And then I get my pop-up attack. Honest.
Okay.
And then
Is Wogan still here? Take your attack.
He's talking to someone in the background.
Don't think you get advantage on it, sadly.
Jade would.
Oh, Jade
on.
does. I'm
That's
sorry.
attack.
So yeah, you've 2 hits.
Come on.
Oh, it's
Yay.
ghost.
Killed it. Jake
Oh.
killed it.
Well done. And that was so lucky because it can move as a bonus action, so it would have got all 5 attacks on Vilona and she most likely would be dead. So that was so well timed. As it turns and runs out, you basically all leap on it and it collapses at the bottom feet
Actually, I
of
think, strictly
the...
speaking, I think Warblin actually killed it because he did his attack roll after, but rolled his damage before. So if we were doing it strictly in turns, I'll give Warblin that kill.
Alright, Lionel.
We did 10 to die.
Okay, guys, is XP shared?
I will confer with Warblin. Do we stand ground?
Kill
We
it.
don't want to go too far because it's the webbing. No, I'll stay here. Or do we want to go forward once?
Ooh,
1 step or not?
that's a good question. Well, if it's not moving,
Because I can't actually damage it at the moment. So I don't want to step too forward because then I'm in the web.
Also, they haven't exhibited
Reach. either.
reach yet.
But we also don't want them breaking free and going after Violona. We need to make sure we've got it under our.
yeah. So if you could like engage with prevent it from going any further, I guess.
But that would require. Well, I suppose I could go with the feet. Now there's only one of them. Shall I go over the feet and engage it?
I think you should. You send us out like I say, move forward.
You're
You're
listening to you. I'm
You're
whispering to
standing
Wobbly.
on a trap that's just a thin layer of ground.
Actually, Glimmet is. So is Barlin is as well.
No, it's not me. It's in front of me. It's where them three are standing, not where I'm standing.
I thought it was the 2 squares behind the web.
I thought you disabled it.
No, it's broken anyway.
Yeah. I'm just saying the ground. If he snaps the ground, you'll just fall into the trap.
If the foot counts as difficult terrain, you could get to the square to the north of the Giralon with 30-foot movement.
What was the trap anyway? Skill was it that where the feet start?
No,
No.
I will. I'll move so if it breaks free, it can't go after the other 2.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. Just double move to get to there. Yeah, you can get round.
I'll go there. So that'll be 25 feet. And because I did my attack of opportunity. Is that?
You still have an action? No, you still have
Oh,
an
do
action.
I?
Yeah, because your opportunity attack is your reaction for the round.
Okay, I will attack them. See if I can do slightly better.
Great faith in you. We'll get advantage.
Oh, hang on a minute. I got advantage. Why did I get advantage?
Shouldn't have. He's not near you.
You hit anyway.
Yeah, because you would have hit on a 15.
Why did I get? I didn't have advantage clicked. Why did I get advantage on that?
Because it's restrained.
Oh, that's the
it's
point. Yeah, you have got
restrained.
advantage on it, yeah.
Ah,
Unfortunately, restrained doesn't say anything about not taking attacks of opportunity.
I will do my spell again to try and do loads of damage on it. Divine Smite.
He'd only get an attack of opportunity if he steps out of his reach, I think, so he's alright.
Well,
not gonna
you
have
would
to.
have done at the corner.
No, I've stayed in its reach.
Oh, I see. You can just
I
move
haven't
around
gone
now,
out of
can
his
you?
reach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Be better than before. Oh, for God's
Wow.
That was worse than
sake.
before.
I could do 30 odd. I could do 37, I think, with my attack.
Still a really good hit.
Not what you could do, it's what you're doing. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, Undead are really squishy versus you. Thanks to that.
Oh, he should have broken out. He did break out, but couldn't do anything. I should have removed that, but I'll let it play on. Okay, Glimmet, you're up.
If I set fire to the web, when does it take damage? Because it says around.
Probably immediately, will it be? Webbing tends to just go...
Oh, it says when it starts its turn in the fire. Can I set fire to the square Sort of the back left square it's standing in.
The back left square it's standing in. Okay,
Out from me, sort of southwest square.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think, are you targeting the webbing? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Does it just go? Does it?
I don't know. It says any 5-foot cube exposed to fire burns away and around, dealing 2d4 fire damage. If it starts its turn there, and I don't know if I have to target a square or something.
Let me just check. Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away and runs around, dealing 5 foot to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. Yeah, okay, yeah, so, well, what are you shooting it with? That'll determine how are you setting it fire.
Firebolt.
Okay, so you'll firebolt, I guess, the square it's in, so you'll take 2d4 points of damage on its turn. For that round, that square will be on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, I think probably you just need to hit with the thing, 'cause it's a targeted thing, isn't it? Just so check you hit your
It's probably
target.
something stupid AC, like low AC 5 or something.
Yeah, just make an attack roll and don't mess it up.
Almost.
Got
Yeah,
Plus-
That's what we said. Oh, it is a plus, isn't it?
6 plus 6.
that's fine. Okay, so that is on fire, that square.
Now I'm going to take 2d4.
It will take 2d4 points of damage. Yeah, do you want to chuck 2d4 in?
Sorry, I didn't roll it
6.
on the.
Oh no, that's fine.
Then it makes a deck save. Or is it already restrained? It's already restrained, isn't it?
No,
yeah,
it broke
It
out.
makes the deck save again, I think, but it's just because it's restrained, it gets disadvantage on deck saves, so it's a bit more difficult.
I think it made its strength thing, I think, didn't it, last time? But couldn't act.
No, because he was getting. It was restrained because Lionel was getting advantage on it, I thought.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I took it off and I should have done.
Make the deck save again, because he has to, because he starts his round in the web anyway.
Yeah, let's see the
How long does web last?
Concentration or
It is not restrained.
something.
Okay, it's not restrained in either case. So, okay, so right then. Good luck, Lionel.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Whack! One fist hits you.
Oh goodness, Lionel.
Second one misses.
You've
Oops.
Like oops.
Third one misses. I was rolling the wrong one. Fourth. Ooh.
Yay.
Where to
Come
go?
on, one more
He
miss.
doesn't actually need to roll that high to hit.
No.
Why did you say that, Johnny?
Well, we know exactly what it
Thanks.
needs to hit now. It misses on an 11, it hits on the 12.
Alright, Sane, you're up.
I'm alright.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
still alright.
it's going to try and move a bit. It's annoyed with this webbing. If it moves, you've got to take another deck save.
No, it's only if it starts its round.
Okay, it moves to the side there, sort of wheels round a bit. Sane, you're up.
I haven't got line of sight on it now, have I? Or have
Nope,
I got it? 'cause
sorry.
It's got a big head.
Um,
I can move forward though. It's not a problem.
yeah. Move forward a bit, you can do it.
I will, in fact, move to there. In fact, I'll probably then continue further to there because I've got the move.
Okay.
Now it's large, yeah. So am I getting
Yeah.
any minuses to hit it from here, or is that okay?
I'm going to give you some minuses for cover because it's sort of behind that
Look,
lip
cover.
thing there, yeah. So -2.
Problem. 1 out.
Undrill
I was
tries to
gonna go
sacred
the square
flame
to
it.
the south, but the owls in it. Ish.
Take some radiant damage from Jade. You're up.
Seeing that Mummy is still fighting or shooting at it, she is a dinosaur. She doesn't really understand webs. She's going to go for a direct route. Oh, she's fine unless she begins her turn in the web, isn't she? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh no, if you enter it as well, isn't it, Kerry?
Yeah, if it enters.
Okay, so she's going to have to make a dex save, yeah?
DC 13.
And she's
Leave
got-
room for Warbling to stand as well, please.
I can stand on her, I think.
Yeah, she's 2 sizes smaller, so I think you can occupy the same space as her.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Just making sure has she got the +2 save on her still?
Yep.
Okay. That didn't work. That didn't work. How do I roll a dex save? That didn't work.
It's like dex save.
Do you want me to just roll it for her?
Yeah, I haven't got I haven't got saving throws on the character sheet.
Yay, she does it easily.
Oh, I've seen it now. There's a little S
Ah, yeah,
and
yeah.
a little C next to it that you have to roll. Okay, and she will launch at the thing with her little bite again. Advantage.
It's looking a,
Bite attack.
looking a bit beat up now, the Gorillion. Oh, it's a hit.
Thanks to Lionel being there, she's getting advantage. Ow, palpable hit.
Nice.
She leaps up on it and takes a big chunk of it out. Yeah.
Chomp. Can't move on, Lionel.
I'll do a bonus action to heal himself.
Good call.
A little bit anyway. So 5.
If you want to press the heal on the bonus thing, it should heal you.
On what, sorry?
On your actions tab, I've set that up for you, I think. Which item, which actions are you using?
It's the
Lay on hands?
no. No, that's not a bonus action. The oath channel divinity, it's called turn the tide.
Have you got any spell slots left?
It doesn't take a spell slot, it's a
Cantrip.
bonus action. It's not a cantrip, it's just a bonus action.
It's his channel divinity. I think he has a certain number he can do every day.
I can do as many as I want.
Can you? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can do as many as I want, but you have to be below half health.
Right.
Okay, well, alright, okay, so yeah, you heal yourself a bit.
Just as a bonus action, you can bolster injured creatures with your channel divinity. Each creature of your choice that can hear you within 30 feet of you gains hit points equal to 1d6 plus your charisma modifier, minimum of 1, if it has no more than half of its hit points.
I'm pretty sure you can use that channel divinity once a day. But
Does it say that under something else?
It might do because it's a standard thing
It
for
doesn't
channel
say that under
divinities. Because you can do different things with them.
yeah. Yeah, it does. It'll say on.
Where does it say how often you can take your channel divinity?
Well, the
When
cleric
you-
gets it once a day, so I don't. Let me have a.
What
Yeah,
does it
when
get
you
channel
use your
divinity?
channel divinity, you choose which option to use. You must then finish a short or long rest to use your channel divinity again.
Where does it
It's on
say
page 85. It's the second paragraph under channel divinity on Paladin.
that? Yeah, I'm looking literally at just the screen with the little dragon icons.
It probably won't have it because it's a generic
Books
thing for
and
channel
whatnot
divinity.
don't mean anything.
Yeah, no worries. So
Right,
I'll
that's fine.
put.
Can't do it.
Well, unless have you? Yes, I presume you've
I-
used some of those other
Yeah,
ones.
because
but
he
yeah.
did it on
Yeah, I healed
Paladin already.
some Barlin, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll put them on so it's a bit clearer next time. No worries. Have at them. If you've got a potion of healing, you could drink that.
I do have a potion of healing. Can I attack and do a potion of healing or not?
Nope.
No, really.
It's
Oh,
an
damn it.
action, I think, drinking the potion of
Let me
healing.
have a look what lay on hand says then.
Lay on hands, you could
no,
give yourself 15 hits
it's
back,
an
I think.
action. Damn it, it's an action. So I can't do both. Who's next? Well, we've got everyone else. So I'm going to hope that people are going to... It'll have options to attack other people than me. So I'm going to risk it. Sod it.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. That's the right one.
Good shot.
10. That'll do.
In case you're interested, Gaz, it's in your Sacred Oath feature. If you read down until you get to the bold text for Channel Divinity, it's the second paragraph in there.
Battling.
I still have line of sight, don't I? Because that thing's pretty large.
Yeah, he's got cover though. Certainly got cover.
Still -2.
Yeah.
People get out of my way. Okay, I can sneak attack it though.
Alright, so short rest. I can do it again.
Yay!
Never mind.
I'm gonna move. I can't see what that web is. Okay, so I can move 5, 10. I can move over to there, probably. But actually,
Alright.
if that's first 15, that means you can move another square, isn't it? Well, no, I'll
Well,
stay up there. It looks
I
like
think-
it's a nice view up here.
And the feet were difficult terrain as well.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Owl.
I wonder if Mr. Owl would like to drink over a nice little views.
It's going to help Warbling. If Warbling's next.
You walk through a web.
Flew over the web.
Okay.
I thought it was helping Warbling to move through a web, so I just made a joke.
Wobbling, you're up.
Right. I can move to where to there, right?
There's a dinosaur in your way, I think.
She's only tiny though. She's 2 sizes smaller than he is.
What I'll do is I'll say that's okay for the time being, but I think once we get a level or 2 more, it's going to start getting bigger, and it'll get.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
So he's only little at the moment. It'll grow with you.
Yes.
Okay,
It'll
wobbling.
get small.
Can you get a double advantage?
You
Nope.
can, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
it negates one
Two advantages
disadvantage.
just give you advantage.
well, I've already got the advantage from the owl, so I don't know what.
So you just
You
get
move the
advantage.
web.
It cancel a disadvantage is what they do.
Right.
Yeah, but
Well, I was planning on using like the feint thing, but just to be sure to kill it. But I guess I could just do an ordinary attack.
Well, does it not give you more damage, the faint thing, anyway?
Oh yeah, it does. Right, I'm going to try to sort of do a running jump thing off the platform,
Cool.
and sort of while I'm in the air, I'll try to slash at it.
Awesome. So if you spend one of your dice and then click the, you might as well click both of the effects, put them on yourself, because that's it. Yep, lovely.
Right.
Whack it.
Not bad.
That's a hit.
And I guess I end up down there or something. Swash. Still standing.
Violin has been brave enough. I don't really want to. I nearly got a kill then. I don't. Better not.
What?
Alex would be sad with me. Warbling, you're up again.
Right. Well, I'm going to try to finish this thing off.
Come on, Warbling. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was just.
Glancing blow.
You need a sharper sword. Has anyone got a whetstone?
I do actually have blacksmith tools. I could.
Use them.
You'll have to sort yourself out, won't you?
Are you sure you know how to use that sword correctly? That's the pommel.
Yeah, you sure you've been
with
you've
the
been grabbing the
pommel.
blade and whacking him with the pommel end. Right, I'm not getting any kind of advantage or disadvantage. If I clamber up onto the foot, can I negate the cover it's getting by having a slightly higher ground?
Sure.
I will do that then.
You balance up on the foot and shoot down at it.
10-foot move.
Good shot.
Nice.
Oh, that wasn't good. Why did I do that again? I meant to do the damage. You would have
Rapid
been
fire.
the same. Couple of levels,
22
maybe.
hit points.
Okay,
Oh, it
then.
went down.
Is it dead? Is it dead? It is.
Dying.
It is, yeah. Well done. And
I healed.
is
They're
it?
not like the other zombies and they get up again.
Long rest. Yeah, I'm glad they haven't got that freaking zombie ability.
Is it collapses?
I hit it with
Oh,
radiant damage, so it'll have negated any of that.
as it collapses to the ground, you hear a slow clapping sound, like
What?
someone giving you a slow clap, and from the bushes
Oh,
again
dear.
to the south, you see a familiar figure of Yoka. You find him.
That's the goblin.
I didn't know him. I wasn't first name bills to him, so I didn't know.
You look tired now. Drop shinies and leave in peace. My tribe all here now. You die otherwise.
Can I take a shot at him?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
What's his AC? He's not on the map.
Okay, hang on, let me put him on the map. So much for parlay. Okay.
I'm in combat mode.
Yeah, right. So she's acting already. There's no like time to intimidate or something.
Oh, you can shoot. Go ahead and intimidate. I think an arrow is going to be quite intimidating as well, though. So I think you should go ahead and yell at him if you need to.
Right.
Have to be careful if you go in initiative order and then nothing will happen.
What you think that's what could you possibly do to us?
Put these guys on.
Fadunk. 24 with a longbow.
Okay, so he
And if we are outnumbered, we just head to the boats. Yeah, because that'll be all Indiana Jonesy. Because the tribe comes like charging over the hill at us, massively outnumbered, and we get to the boat and run away.
Someone decided to put a web in my way.
I don't think the web's on
Can
you.
you dispel that
it,
now?
It got moved, didn't it?
As a show of force, they sort of come out of the bushes towards you. However, I'm going to give you this for free, the shot. So oh.
Got
We-
24.
We all get to do something for free.
I need go on initiative, really, don't I? Sorry.
Warbin yelled something intimidating at him as well.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can all see each other. If it breaks out, it'll just be initiative, I think. So, is that definitely what you're doing?
If it breaks out, he's just shot an arrow into his head. I think it's going to break out.
I think what I'll do is I'll give the shooting arrow as a surprise, and then we'll go to initiative after, because that's kind of what kicks it all off, isn't it? And he said it first, so it'll do. Okay, so yeah, roll damage on Yoka.
Okay. Where is Yoka?
Behind you.
Towards the right, yeah, that one.
South.
Okay, that guy there.
Ah!
Almost as a reaction. It was like, and then warbling shouts as well. I think that's the only thing you can do. Probably the same sort of speed is yelling.
Resist advantage. Da, da, da,
We
da.
started a new
Oh,
round.
we've still got secret.
How many effects have you got?
Dwarven resilience. I don't, and then
I
dark
suppose it's one.
vision,
That's one big effect, isn't it? Dwarven resilience.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of goblins. Is that web there? I did ask that earlier.
Yeah. It's not gone yet. This is sort of immediately after.
Can I have healed myself? Because I did say straight away, heal.
Were you doing like, go on then, do your lay on hands.
So while he was shook, because as soon as it went down, I would heal him.
Yeah.
I was only going to do 10 hit points, so
Okay, you'll have to just take 10 off yourself, or I'll do it actually.
God, I'll have
can't I
to
just do the lay on hands? Doesn't that work?
You can, yeah.
You'll have to do it in your own turn, though, wouldn't you?
I think you can choose how much you heal. Yeah, okay.
I think I've pressed the wrong. Oh no, it's on me. Hang on. Or am I
This was
doing
just
it to
before
him?
the combat balance
Oh, okay.
because he yelled it straight away. Instant, the thing went down. Heal.
There you go. I've done it. I think with the lay on hands because you can spread it. Don't worry about. Stop it.
Just trying to work out what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it
Right.
does it because you can spread it how you want. So I think you might just
Can you
need
still
to.
give me 10 hit points, 10 wounds, because I was only going to heal 10, so I have 5 left.
There you go. Okay,
But I need to
Barlin.
take 10 of them, so I've got 5 left unticked. Sorry.
All right.
Yep.
Barlin, off you go, mate.
Gaz is going to let me have my go sometime today, and I'm okay.
Not yet. I'm still going.
Right. Okay, I have to move into the web ahead of me. So what do I have to roll to get able to
DC 13 Dex
save or
save. Yeah.
Come on, you should be good at this.
Pick your way through the web.
Keep on doing it. Keep on rolling every time.
Nah, just once. I think when you.
Just when you enter the area, and if you start in the
Okay.
area.
I move to there. It's 25. Then I dash, which is another 25. And then someone will go say we're going to the boat. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3.
Nobody said anything really on that regards yet.
Yeah, not in
No.
character,
Well, we should.
but we should. Yeah.
Well, people have to tell me when they're not saying it in character because it's very hard for me to tell the difference.
It's right. It's a perfectly reasonable Barlin action as well. Get to the boats.
Run away.
Yeah, just wait until we're almost one.
I don't want to be the dwarf that's in front of all them goblins firing arrows on a stupid boot. That's all I say. Right, that's me. Movement.
Okay, so this goblin here.
Can't shit through tents, so.
Have to go and clamber down, won't he?
Don't forget, it's about 30 feet, not 5. We thought last week.
Yeah.
Actually, no, but it's probably best we don't change the topography of the land to account for a mistake, and we'll probably best keep it at 5 feet.
Yeah, a little bit confusing. Okay, so he'll move down there, and Lionel, you're up, mate. Goblins to the south.
I will. Can I?
You can. I think you can do it.
I was going to say, can I hold my action to move? Because I'm thinking I'm
You can
going to
only hold
follow
an action
people
to
to
actually.
move,
You can hold your
over to the
action to
boats.
dash.
but sort of I'd be waiting for other like last man there because I'm thinking I'd like to protect them and stand and wait and just make sure they're all clear before I leave, sort of thing.
You can hold. You can. You can't. What you do is you delay your action. You can take an action. With that, and I think you can use dash as an action. I believe so.
Okay, I'll hold my action to dash then.
When?
Do I have to state what I'm doing it for?
Yeah, like, it has to be rough when something happens, I think.
Well, when the last person has left, not necessarily Warbling, because I know he can defend himself, but like Glimmet and Sana. Are those the two still over this side? Yeah, so once Glimmet and Sana have left, then that's when I'd leave.
You're going to use your dash action, okay.
Didn't mean to draw that, sorry.
Undrill begins to make her way back to saying, there's many of them, she shouts. Escape!
Right. What do I do? Do I okay, how far can I could get there, but I don't know. They're probably out of shooting range, right?
Nope.
Short bows have quite a long range.
Across like a light crossbow.
I know a short bow would certainly reach that distance.
Okay, well, right, I'll take a shot at Goblin 7 and sort of, yeah, try to signal to the others to just run while I cover them.
Good shot. Okay, he survives the massive damage, but it's a good shot all the same. Oh, my turn. Okay, so he'll do his hide. Which was so bad you all see him trying to hide.
Is it like comical? Like he goes behind a
Yeah.
very thin tree. He goes, you can't see me.
Like a leaf.
He holds up a leaf in front of him. You can't see me.
I'll be here though.
Takes a shot at Warbling, which is more luck than judgment, but it just catches you, sorry.
Wow.
Goblin shouldn't apologise, Kellen.
Yeah.
He laughs, haha, at the blood he's
You're polite,
caused.
Goblin. Sorry.
He's not polite. Okay, he'll try and
Sure, we'd
hide.
be friends under other circumstances.
Oh yes, I prefer these dwarves. Goblins, sorry. Rubbish at hiding.
Takes a shot at Sano way up there, but completely missed. Had to give you cover. This guy moves that way a bit, tries to hide. He's like comedy goblin.
Yes.
Well, they're comedy this time round. They weren't comedy last time round.
They're all just stood there with their eyes closed, saying, "I can't see you. You can't see me."
Not sorry at all. This
Son of a
goblin
bitch.
hits you with a. He just cuts through a chink in your armour.
Ow.
He's not sorry in the slightest. The other one will try to hide. Oh, he does. He hides. Quite excited. Up to there, and he gets advantage. Sorry, Warbling, picking on you, but you're kind of there. Oh, another critical hit.
Ow.
Son of a bitch.
Glad I wasn't out there.
But it does pop his, you do see him because of that. Sane, you're up. You can see a hail of arrows landing on Warbling, who's bravely taking doing his job as a tank.
She'll yell out in Goblin. I mean, she yelled out earlier on in the chat
I noticed, yeah, really good.
that to the Goblin, and then Lionel said, "What did you say?" And I told him. And in further Goblin, you were warned. And then she'll take another pot shot at Yoka. Still can.
It's going depressingly slowly. Oh, you miss him.
Not-
Haha.
Not with that one. And then she will progress to 10. Hang on. It's 5 down to there, 5 down to there, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And she's probably one back from there because I think moving off would still be difficult terrain, wouldn't it? So moving back to there with a little bit of the remaining movement, or less movement, I should say.
Okay.
What would it to take a healing potion out of your pack and hand it to someone? That would still be an action, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd say
I'm
so.
not
If it's in your pack.
using the item, I'm retrieving the item.
Yeah, you could probably do it as you could do it as part of a move. Actually, you can pick things up as a part of a move.
Okay, I'll just take a healing potion ready to hand to Warblin.
Okay. Glimmet bravely ventures forth.
That wasn't the end of my move. So
Okay.
15, 20, 20, 25. And then I'm going to take a dash. I'm going to go behind these tents.
Good idea.
Sensible.
Yeah, the tents are a nice place. I like them. Just make sure you don't find any more snakes.
Does that mean I move now because they've both gone?
Yes, you may. You may.
So because it's a dash I've had to hold, does that mean I have to move my full
Nope.
60 feet or whatever?
No, you can move. Oh, it's only one action you get. Don't get your move. So you can move 36 squares wherever you want.
Okay, so I only move the dash part of the move.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, sorry. Right.
Alright.
I'll move in front of Sana and towards Warblin.
Okay. Very good. Heroically doing this. I think because you're all being cheesily heroic, I'm going to give you all inspiration.
I was going to ask, because this whole thing kicked off with me doing one of my background traits. The whole glory. I must earn glory in battle for myself and my clan. I'm not giving up the prize.
Yep,
I was
I
going to
like
ask for
it.
inspiration anyway, but got it anyway. You can't have two, so.
There's no way I was expecting you to give up the treasure. Okay, Mr. Owl, you're up.
Flies 60 feet straight up, and that's the end of my turn.
It's going to be like a jug of stale piss or something like that. It's going to be a terrible treasure that we're doing
Well,
this for.
I've already rescued the treasure. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Trying to save your ass.
Fools, give up the Chinese, drop the shinies and we will let you live, says Yoka.
His common accent's terrible.
What China? Anyway,
Of course, you guys don't even know what we found in there.
it's actually not that shiny at all.
Nope. We have
In
no
my
idea.
backpack, and no one's
Sorry.
actually seen it except us two.
Is it big, this vase? Like, is it quite obviously in this backpack?
No,
The backpack will have a bulge, but not an obvious
Right.
one, I don't think.
It's like
God's
it's basically just a jug. You know, like you
How
got a
to
jug of
keep
water
it
and a
in?
restaurant table.
Yeah, imagine it's big enough to have like 2 big bottles of Coke poured into it.
So it must weigh a bit if it's full.
Oh, gallon.
Does.
I think it's about £10 or something like that.
No, it's more than that.
Oh, is he actually giving you the item?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know the Tej cask weighed 8.
So Jade, you're up.
Jade will go 5, 10, 15, 20 to stand behind Warblin and next to Lionel.
All right.
And that's the end of Jade's go. She can't do much else.
Okay.
You know, sleight of hand. Can you sleight of hand a drink into someone's mouth?
Are you trying to use your bonus action for sleight of hand? Well, only if you didn't want him to know about it.
Yeah, if we don't want Warbling to know.
How would you?
I am discreetly feeding you this healing potion.
Why is my mouth suddenly full of potion? What happened?
You're
Why am I suddenly feeling better?
You could I mean, it would probably be your action if you put it in your own mouth and then sort of
Careful.
use that to administer it to someone else.
Oh, these are stealthing it now.
It's funny, you know, how people think you're saying healing potion.
Are you going to test the urn? on me? Are you going to test it on someone else? Here. Try this.
Have a little
You could
sip
say
of
that.
this.
Here, try this healing potion, then use sleight of hand to give him the urn instead. Because that would be sleight of hand. Swapping out the healing potion for something, a different liquid. Son of a bitch. He's got his dice roll.
It's only a stealth roll, though.
Sorted.
Do you know
He's
what we
hit
what you
Warbling
re- what,
enough.
what we really need is one of them wizards like big giant fireballs of destruction. Just go.
That's
"You're hidden,
called
I
a
don't
5th
care."
level. We haven't
Boom!
got a 5th level wizard. We have a 3rd level wizard.
Short bow dropped. What?
Look
Oh,
at that!
dropped.
I can see a
Dropped to 4.
goblin.
And hit with a 4. So 4
Yeah,
4.
you're on a double 4.
Oh, I've actually
Look,
got a
Mrs.
face.
Vilona, but can hit Warbling with a bloody 20.
Yeah, I was about to say, yell at
Minus
Vilona,
20.
get the boat ready.
Yeah,
That's exactly what she's doing.
Two of them though. Oh, I have to remember I'm in the boat with Warblin and
I think at this moment in time, it doesn't matter which boat people get into.
oh, there was the I was in the boat with the racists, and then there was everyone else in the other boat. I can't remember who was the third person in my boat.
Oh god, I'm beginning to
It's
hate
still
the
on the party
variant
sheet.
initiative.
Oh, it's in the party sheet. Okay, where's the party sheet?
Just
Look
jumping
at the
around.
order. Was you
survived. Right.
Warbling?
Warblin, there is an obviously held out potion bottle within 5 feet reach.
Right.
You'd have to move a bit, but yeah.
Thanks, I've already got one.
That's all right then. I can put it back in my pocket as a free action on my go.
Um,
Or drink it, which might also be required.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna probably okay, go up there. Take the thing. Drink the potion. Is that an action?
Drinking's an action.
Right. Well.
Oh, you done already. Cool. Nice roll.
Nice.
Good one.
1 off max. So I'll reduce my inventory by 1. Or you're not using your own one, are you using the one I handed out, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
That would just be really dickish.
I'll take that one. I'll use my own one.
Can I ask the question? When you drink these healing potions, what do you actually do with the potion after it's empty? You just
Probably, I'd keep the bottle, but that's up to Warblin what he does.
And then I'll probably
Mainly because I can make replacement ones with herbalism. So
How far can I get? Couldn't get that. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stay safe. There where they can't hit me.
Okay. You take cover behind the tent. Yoka. Okay, he do his sneak. Fails.
Hey.
yuck, 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 yuck.
Fools, drop the shinies. It's your last chance.
about to walk into the web. Ah, loser. If only I had a ranged weapon. For some reason, I thought paladins couldn't use ranged weapons.
Told you that.
Idiot.
We can-
It's just, I obviously had really wrong preconceptions.
You don't have to, but
I don't have one, so I can't use one obviously now. But
we can get you one.
I didn't get one because I just don't know why. I just assumed they couldn't. I think I was probably
No
thinking
worries.
what Bretonnian knights in.
Why do you not take one of the ones
Warhammer.
off the goblins when you've carried that corpse over to
Same
war?
reason as a noble Bretonnian knight. He's not
Yeah,
going to pick up a goblin shortbow.
I don't think I would use a goblin one now. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get there and attack him.
Soon I'll
So
get my
tempting.
movement.
Is it stupid to go into combat with him?
Yeah, just
I'm so tempted.
don't do anything unless they get to you first. I'd say.
Let them come here. But I
Yeah.
can get into combat with Yaka now. Yoka.
Well, the web's still up, don't forget.
Yeah, but I can get round the web.
I was hoping he'd get closer so I can charm him.
Ah, ah, ah.
How much of the web would be left though if you burnt it? Would it not all
It
start?
only
to burn?
burns out a 5x5 spot.
So the fire stops.
Rules as written.
Okay. No, I was just asking because I didn't know.
No, I'm gonna have to be. I'm not silly attacking. I am going to do the same thing again. Hold to one of you. Well, Glimmet's gone, so he's out of the way, so he seems all right.
However, he is still a significant way away from the boats. So
Yes, but he's gone out of sight of me, sort of thing. So as far as I know, he's safe. Well, safer. Whereas you're still there. However, oh, you're down there. Someone else speak Goblin. No. I will. Can I defend? What's this dodge do?
Dodge, if you click that on yourself, anybody who attacks you does so at disadvantage.
It ranged as well?
No, I think it's just hand to hand.
That's rubbish.
I think so,
if
anyway.
there's any attack roll on the things.
Oh, okay, I'll take that back, because it was a bit of a guess. Yeah, okay.
I will dodge them for this round.
Okay, if you want to click that effect, it'll pop it on you so we can remember it.
Oh,
And
you
it-
also get advantages on dex saving throws if you got dodge.
And then, yep, I'll dodge for this round. Cool.
Kind of move up. Balin.
It's about time. The experts got to go. Right, I'm moving on to the boat. And I'm going to fire an arrow at Goblin 4. Don't get any bonuses because obviously there's nothing there. There it is.
There's only 9 of them. Can we not take them? Oh no, there's some hidden, aren't there?
There are some hidden.
There weren't many hidden.
Unfortunately, we can't. The highest number I can see on these Goblin 9. So
The hell was that?
well done. You did massive damage to him, so he
Oh.
failed his system shock, and then
Oh, he's unconscious. Oh,
9 damage is massive damage to them.
Took out a goblin.
Jade is following our orders, which is to head to the boat.
We're just waiting. One person to get in our boat, and then we're away.
6 to there, please.
Then again, they can fire arrows into the water when we're trying to sail away.
And then, because she can't do anything else, she's going to dash and basically be sitting on the prow of the boat like an aggressive reptilian figurehead.
Cool, I love it.
Okay, end of her go. I can't move it on because we can't.
Okay, Goblin down here.
Let's fix that in an update or something.
Up here, and Sorry, Valona.
Yeah, she can manage that. See, she's still got her fake hit points from Lionel's last inspiring speech.
So's Glimmet. Erwin Glimmet is still protected by me.
Yep, he's still got 5.
I remember my
Damn
lovely
it.
health points, and then I fell down a hole.
I think I'd use mine up. Actually, no, some did come off when I got
We all got hit.
eviscerated by the blades.
I think we all got hit first time the goblins came around, didn't they?
Yeah, I think I had 1 or 2 left.
Yeah.
I never got hit by them. They didn't even touch me.
Yeah, not. I think me, Warblin, and Sana did.
Lionel, adopting your defensive stance, mate, sorts you out because a short bow bolt, which looks like it's headed straight towards you, you duck out of the way. I think it would have hit you, actually.
It would have hit, yeah. 80. The same number hits, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
if they get you
14 plus 4, he would have hit you on an 18.
So it would have hit. Oof.
Undrill gets into the boat and begins sort of, getting the oars ready. Hurry, hurry, she shouts. See if this goblin can be sneaky about it. He can. His advantage and disadvantage cancel out, but it still missed. Okay, Mr. Owl.
We'll fly towards the boat.
Flap, flap, flap. Okay. Glimmet. See them all running after the boat.
I'm gonna go here. There's some cover there, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna try suggestion then, which is
No.
concentration. So I guess my web disappears. So it makes Yoko makes same for wisdom.
Okay, if you drag from the spell effect, it should say save somewhere. If you drag and drop that onto Yocker, it'll make the save.
Some suggestion is that
He fails.
What was your suggestion?
Right.
What were the sounds then?
You have a
It's
sense
a
of
suggestion, yeah.
Has the has
You're beginning
the
to be non-committal a bit.
as the I shall, as the guardians of your beloved treasure, you should do everything in your power to escort us to your camp with high
That's what I was
honors
trying to do.
as good friends.
I think that's gonna. Let me just check the suggestion thing. I might get away with that actually. An action to the best ability.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. It's not stab yourself in the face.
Wait, are we gonna have to go with him then? That doesn't sound
Well,
very
no,
fun.
he has to follow the suggestion. We don't. We can keep scarpering, but hopefully I don't know. Depends how he interprets it.
Well, you can see at the moment he's looking confused, and you'll be able to tell from casting the spell that he appears to, you're poking around in his mind, and you manage to sort of overcome him. And he looks a bit confused at the moment, but he looks like he is going to act on your suggestion.
which is what he
Do you inform any of us?
To
Well, I
prevent
shout,
certain
I
courses of
shout
action.
this suggestion so you can all hear it.
What was the suggestion words again? Did you just say them to your
Something about
to your scout?
Guardians of the camp. You should do everything within your power to. Guardians of the treasure, wasn't it? You should do everything in your power to escort us to your camp with high honours. I think it was.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
In which case, not my go yet.
Doing anything else?
Oh, sorry. No.
All right. Okay.
Oh, hidden goblins.
Oh, not more than.
Meanwhile, Verona takes one, absorbs some of it though. Pops out, you can just see he's snuck into that tent there. Sana.
Okay. Reacting to Glimmet, then I'm going to use my inspiration to gain advantage in order to shoot the goblin in that tent.
Good shot. And he's down. I like these massive damage rolls. Okay, splat.
25. And keep running toward the boat. I was going to shoot at Yoka, but I've already broken the turn undead once. I don't want to break the suggestion as well.
Vylon is preparing the boat. Being shot at.
Ooh. Still.
He stealths, but pops out of the stealth.
Ooh, that reminds me of something I could do.
Another mess because of the dodge. Vylon, you're up.
Okay, I need to know the name of the thing that means you can shoot at someone who comes out of stealth. There's an action called that. What is it called?
Delay. Ready.
Ready. Okay. So ready to shoot the nearest. Oh, is this visible? Goblin Free's visible, isn't he?
Yeah.
Forget that one. I'll just shoot him.
Okay. It's a good idea though. It is how you do it if someone's popping around a corner or, you know, popping in that stealth. It's to ready in action to shoot them when they appear.
God, you stupid thing! Oh, well, okay. I go with hide, dodge, and pickpocket, so I don't want to pickpocket. There you go. Your aisle.
Pass.
Goblin 2's miles away.
Isn't he? Sana.
I will probably take a pot shot at the nearest goblin, which from the look of it is Goblin 3. He succeeded in the system shock roll.
Still up.
And then in the boat.
Assume that
It's
ends
like,
you go.
quick, quick.
So slow. Hoping not. Don't worry, I get my boat.
Damn it.
One on attack Glimmet.
Dead, he's noticing doing finger wiggly stuff. Attacks Glimmet but completely misses. Damn it, Jade. In the boat.
Jade, in a moment of animal ferocity, will dart 15 feet out of the boat towards Goblin 3. Miss. And she was going to dart back. So she probably still will. So he gets a reaction. as she darts backwards.
Okay.
It's like doing classic Velociraptor, dart in, bite, dart out sort of thing.
Does the reaction have to be a melee attack? I don't think it does it? I don't know.
I think, what, you're talking about the combat reaction one? I think
Yeah.
it does. Well, say that in 3rd edition, you didn't get opportunity attacks with ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under melee attacks. It's listed as an opportunity attack under melee.
Well, he's holding a short bow, so you get away with that.
Ooh, wasn't counting on that. Bonus.
Yoka on his go. He holds his hands aloft and says, these people have the treasure. We should take them back. They are the guardians, the heroes, and etc. They are gods. Let's see how persuasive he is. Wisdom, isn't it?
They're not convinced.
Okay, you'll just get jeers coming from the other goblins. Blood, blood. They want blood. That's
least
pretty
you've
much
taken
his
one of them out.
action.
Oh, do you want to accept Jade's move so she's back in the boat, Skull?
Sorry, yeah.
No worries.
This goblin here hides and reappears. Because can stay where he is. Hide, reappear, and shoots at Jade.
She's on the boat.
Does the boat count as cover for such a small creature?
No, because she's standing on the prow.
Wounded. The other guy here, move that way to try and hide.
Oh, Barlin, weren't you holding your action to shoot at somebody coming
No.
out of stealth?
No, I
Oh,
shot.
no, you didn't in the end, did you? We discussed it, but yeah, you just shot, yeah.
Didn't see Flea down there until I just went, oh, there's Flea's out there.
Ow.
Yeah, ow, wobbling.
Right. Not sure if I want to leave these people behind, but I might have to.
There's some of us can shoot from the water.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I'll probably try to get Can I take a pot shot at Yucca from where I'm standing?
Sure.
Right, I'm gonna do that. I'll use my inspiration.
Oh, I didn't realize I had one.
Yeah, we all got one.
Yeah, but I didn't realize.
Yeah, not too good. Still hits. Ooh. Right.
You're
Oh,
better at the bow.
I'm going to add something there. Usually he's got an action which means people can leap in front of him and take the blow for him. However, he tries it, and the goblins around look like they're just not having any of it, and they stand aside and allow the crossbow bolt to strike Yoka.
Ah.
Limit causing trouble within the Batari goblins. A new leader soon.
Then I'm gonna run for it to the boat.
Okay.
You'd probably be the one pushing it.
Goblin 5 here reaches out his scimitar and says, "Never! You've lost your spine. You're not fit to lead us anymore." And stabs Yoka. Dodges out the way. This guy does a similar thing. "I should be chief," he says as he takes a swing. Limit. You've started a fight over there.
Get your name Harsh in the boat. Don't forget, haven't you got stuff you can do as a bonus action for spells?
No,
Have you not? Okay.
no.
Can't
Wizard.
perfect.
I'm going to get to the boat.
How much can you move anyway? 5?
Well, you could dash if you want.
Oh yeah, please.
Actually, I'm going to say that area is where the boats are anyway, so yeah, you're on the boat.
We did
That's
come
what we
on 2
headed for.
boats. Came on 2 boats, there's 2 boats there.
It
and
makes
that's where we
sense that
started.
we would have moored ourselves next to the pier where the boats were. So.
Are you done, Clement? Anything else?
No, I'm gonna. Have I seen what Sana is carrying? Bar.
It's in the backpack.
Oh,
You could, if you want to do me a investigation, you could notice his backpack appears to be bulging. It's quite a big jug.
yeah, but I have to see it and study it. Can I? Is it poking
You
out?
want to start off the identify process, don't you?
No, I want to replicate it. Dump it on the ground.
Ah, even cleverer.
But it's in the backpack. So.
Replicate
Right.
loads and loads of gold coins. Just
Well, you could always ask. They have no idea what was in there, don't you? He's just calling
Well,
out the shinies. That's all he's calling out. He's not saying, "Give me the well-made ceramic vase or jug."
Okay, I'll create a 3-foot-high gold statue and dump it 10 feet away by this tent.
Cool. Okay.
Actually, I might as well make it a minor illusion because then it can be 5-foot cube. So it's a really big gold statue.
Ooh.
And they're not going to wonder why none of us are carrying it.
I don't know. I'm hoping they're stupid.
They're not the brightest tools in the box, but yeah, we'll see. Do they get a save against the illusion or something, is it?
No, they have to interact with it.
Ah, I see, before they realise. Okay. Okay, so there's an illusion there, is there? Well, I think even though it is there, they're still going to want to sort of shoot you to get towards it, so...
Actually, that can be 30 feet away. I'll put it by the fire, I think.
Up there? Okay. Take a shot at Sally. Sorry, Sally, you just happened to be there.
Right.
He's apologising. They're terribly polite, aren't they, these goblins? Lionel, you're the last one on the beach.
I'll charge and attack.
what?
Oh, I will dash. Think. 1,
Well, you
2,
can move
3,
and dash again, move again
4,
if you need to.
5, 6.
You can certainly reach the boats if you
7,
wish.
8.
Borrow me a moment. Good point.
It is exactly.
Borrow me.
Goblin arrows.
Save the little
And then the goblins just run past.
little one.
Oh, do we push the boats out and just leave Limit behind then? Is that what someone said?
Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to a cinematic scene of you pushing the boats away, the canoes, and paddling with a hail of arrows sort of splashing into the river around you as you sort of move up the river and away from the river bank. You don't have to go far to get cover.
There's
So.
a very limited 3 arrows worth of return fire at goblins on the beach.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
So Santa's quiver is empty.
Where's it? Oh,
So let's award you folks with some exp.
oh, attacks, so if you have to.
Wow, we can do a short rest and actually spend hit dice.
You can. Do a short rest in the canoes if you wish.
I'm actually as wounded as I was when I started today.
Can we though? I mean, don't we have to paddle?
Oh god, my XP's gone to 0. Ah, how did that happen?
Let me tell you what you used to have.
Currently opened it, I had to look.
1182. 2700 your next level.
Yeah.
Yay. It's everyone in the party sheet. Whatever that thing is, gives you the XP thing.
You need to double check that your new version is as well. I think so.
It's my new version there.
Not sure which version of that you are on there.
I can't tell either. I don't know how to tell. Yeah.
Sorry, what you on about now?
How can I tell which version you've got in the party sheet? Is it the old guy or the
It's the new guy. I took him off.
okay.
So yeah, he's the right one. See how I think of you. Wouldn't want you missing out on any acts.
I don't see it, but I can hear it. Depends how much we get there, because I don't think we're going to get enough to level.
We don't think we're going to get, well, I need 1200. I think you need 1600, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get enough to level. But getting there.
Get in there.
So that was some acts for the traps, some acts for the Gorillion and the goblins. Traps and role playing.
That's big expert as well.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm beginning not to like Santa's plans. They hurt.
It was funny. That was hilarious. That bit at the start.
It works though.
I got blown off you into a blooming fire thing.
Yeah, I was away from the keyboard for that.
I'm guessing you all want to take a short rest.
Yeah, some of them saying they need it.
Yeah. Call over from one boat to the other. Berlin, is the jug sound?
It could be. Do you want me to open it and see?
Please double check, yes.
I open the jug.
Right, so we go. How do you use hit dice to heal?
Just click them, I believe.
This better not be a genie in a bottle episode if I open the jug, mister.
Or constitution bonus? Never used it before.
Thought
What'd
for a
you do
short
with it?
rest,
Sorry,
just
this recovery
healed
thing?
you.
Does that. A short rest, you can expend your hit dice to heal.
How do you do that? That's what.
Yes. From the front page of the character sheet, just drag your hit dice onto the chat window and roll it. And it'll automatically apply the healing.
Do you get those hit dice back at some point? Or?
You'll get the dice back, well, you get some of them back in a long rest. I think it's half your level. You get back in hit dice for each long rest.
What's the hit dice? Is it dicey?
It depends on your class. But it's
Can't
essentially,
tell.
for you, it's whatever you rolled for your hit dice.
What dice
That
is
was
it?
rubbish.
If you should see the number on it go down as well. So if you double click on it on the front of your character sheet in the main tab at the bottom, you should be able to click on those dies and heal you up. And go down as you.
Just wondering. I've only 2 wounds, so probably worth healing it. Then. Probably, yeah. It's a good thing I did that.
Oh, can I use my other 5, rest of my 5?
Yeah.
Healing as well.
Yeah, you can indeed.
So did anything happen?
So you've not got a lot of your abilities back 'cause it's only a short rest, but I was giving you a breather to roll a few hit dice and things and heal yourself
I
up
think
a little.
Glimmet might get a spell back or something like that.
Can I get my base, my thingy back?
Channel divinity.
Channel, that's the fella.
Oh,
I
you
don't think I
do.
get anything back apart from
30
hit points, which is what I needed.
Now, on the party sheet, the alchemy jug should be there.
Oh,
And it should be...
I was
Um,
about to say the right person's on the boat to work out what it is.
Yeah, but did
That would
anything
be
happen
limit.
when we opened the damn thing? Because I just opened it.
You want to see what's in it.
Yeah,
Ah,
I did open it.
okay,
Totally
you
open it.
pop it open. There's a liquid in. It's quite a narrow entrance, so it's difficult to see in. I think you see in black and white anyway. You taking a sniff of it, it smells vinegary.
While we are doing it, I am talking everyone around and saying how fantastic we are. You know, they're awesome, brilliant, because I can inspire them after a short rest.
Cool.
So everyone gains 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh,
Which
5
helps.
temporary. So basically, I say, it smells like vinegar. Probably old wine. I knew what I thought was old wine. Yeah, probably do.
I think you
Everyone
probably do. You're a dwarf. If we follow the stereotypes.
Well,
We have-
they should hate wine, shouldn't they?
No, and Forgotten Realms, they're not really, they're not as drunkard as
They're
the
not,
other.
they're not all beer, 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 beer.
Yeah.
But they have a bit of a love for it, but not to the same degree. I
More
can't see that
social.
they calling out. I can't see that they would have just put old wine in there. Glimmet,
Well,
can you see if there's anything special about the jug?
give it a sip. Go on, give it a sip. You love vinegar.
Well, you've got Warbling in your one, so Warbling might volunteer to drink some vinegar.
I've got Warbling and the NPC, but we call Alex's character.
Yeah, you've got Vilona in yours.
Hey, that worked. I just gave you 5 temporary hit points.
Your temporary hit points turn blue for me now.
They should be blue.
We're green earlier last week.
Green is when you're wounded, but not badly wounded.
Yeah, it should be blue, I think. Oh, well.
Weird.
Perhaps they weren't put on properly by the spell, or the not spell, whatever it is.
So
So you're all looking at this here jug.
we're waiting for Glimmet.
Well, either I spend 10 minutes casting Detect Magic and then 10 minutes casting Identify, but I might as well just cast Identify because it's half the time. So just assume it's magic if I identify.
Okay.
11 minutes.
And does Identify reveal all the properties of it?
Yeah.
Pretty much, okay. So I will reveal what it does.
Learn its properties, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has, what spells are affecting it.
Just shared it in the chat so you can all.
Ooh, this is interesting.
A wondrous item. You can essentially get it to produce whatever you wish from inside.
It's
On that list.
Oh, look at this.
2
guy.
gallons
Look
of
at
vinegar. 8 gallons of
Mayonnaise.
fresh water.
this. Mayonnaise.
No, that's not going to be any good in the desert.
Honey.
In
Honey.
the jungle.
Oh,
Mayonnaise.
if you ever need oil. Ooh.
8 gallons of fresh water.
Don't get excited about the water. I'm getting excited by the beer.
In the jungle environment, that would
4
essentially
gallons.
deal with your water requirement for the entire group for the whole day. Or, well, actually, no, because it's 2 gallons a day, isn't it? 4
What
of us.
happens when someone says, "Do you want some salt water?" You get more out of it.
Yeah, but you can't drink that.
Oh, I
try.
try make like hard alcohol.
It could be worth quite a bit if you can find a buyer as well, but it's also quite useful and rather cool, I think.
Yeah.
I can see why they probably revered it.
What happens if you put 2 together and say honey beer? Give it. What happens if you say honey beer? What you get? You get mead. What happens?
Right.
Like, in very dry terms, he could probably tell you it won't work. But
Well, I suggest you use the method and experiment. Why don't you say that?
Honey beer. What
Yeah.
happens?
It probably produces honey because that's the first word you said.
assuming you've emptied it of vinegar.
Oh,
Don't have to
no, it
empty
said
it, do you?
vinegar.
As you're discussing this, you notice that Undrel Silvertusk looks a little grim, and she says, "So, what now, my friends? It appears the Order of the Gauntlet have moved camp further up. Would you be willing to take me further?"
We should head downriver to at least. Well, we need a safe place to rest.
Upriver. It's upriver.
Upriver. Upriver. So yes. Camp Righteous Part 2? I do not know what they would have called it.
Do we know where it is?
Someone read a book last week, so
We found a note, and it told us that they had moved upriver.
and they named it that did not, because I remember a name being mentioned.
Camp Vengeance. It was
I know
called.
the name of it. That's why I was saying someone had to remember the name.
Yeah, Camp Vengeance. And I think it's probably a good place to leave it there for this week. Do you
So
agree?
how much XP do we get for opening a jug? Ah, that's so much.
You get a jug. So-
Are you okay carrying the jug, Balin? You said it was quite heavy.
Well, we're finished, but I was a bit worried that when I opened it, like you said, there was going to be a big genie jump out and a big god with a crocodile on his back come popping out. I would be a bit scary.
Well, thanks for playing, everyone, and thank you for watching stream. Good night and
Cool. Thank
take
you,
care.
Scott.
Thank you.
Have a happy Easter weekend.